with loved ones. With Aquarius and Connecticut, you can invite guests into your home knowing your dishes and fixtures will sparkle, your towels and blankets are softer, and your nephew won't leave plastic bottles of water 3/4 full all around your house, because worry-free drinking water comes right from your tap. Right now, save up to 25% on a Connecticut whole home water treatment system. Schedule your free water analysis at AquariusHomeservices.com.
Have you heard? For a limited time, West Central is offering fast and reliable Gig for Life internet for just $99 a month, with new customers getting their first month free. You'll enjoy blazing fast gig internet, managed by Wi-Fi with optimal router placement and leasing, Command IQ app, and top customer. Switch today and lock in. Customer, no install fee with a 12-month contract. Just activate, set up autopay, and get ready for next level speed. Call West Central at 218-837-5151. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to the WDC.
Say, Kyle, I can't hear you.
I had it on Max before, and must not have been making a good connection, because, all of a sudden, it's working now. Welcome back to the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverine Den, the WDC Middle High School Gymnasium. The annual Dennis Kaatz Memorial Individual Wrestling Tournament is underway, and going through some wrestlebacks for the boys right now. We'll see some more of the girls' action here in just a bit. Again, 10 boys teams, 12 girls teams participating in this year's Denny Kaatz tournament. Last night, first time in the history of WDC, they hosted a girls' duels tournament, and sounds like you were here, Dan, and had a chance to watch the action. Sounds like, from what I've heard, the competition pretty good.
It was 8 teams: Laura, OTC, Thief River Falls, Cambridge, Isani, Brainerd, Wadena Deer Creek, Moorhead, and Sauk Center, Melrose. And some of them teams are ranked pretty good in the state. Started out. Laura took on OTC, and they took it to them pretty good. They were one 64-6. I know they're ranked. Laura is. Thief River Falls took on Cambridge, Isani, and beat them 40-33. Brainerd wrestled Wadena Deer Creek. Very close team match for Wadena Deer Creek Wrestling ranked team. And I know they don't have 100-pounders, so they gave that up right away. But they ended up losing 42-36. Moorhead took on Sauk Center and won. Sauk Center won on that 54-22. So then in the semifinals, Mora taking on Sauk Center, or taking on Thief River Falls. They won 54-24. Sauk Center took on Brainerd 44-30. And in the wrestlebacks, OTC and Cambridge came out on top of that one, 41-18. Wadena Deer Creek took on Moorhead, came out with a 42-36 win. That set up the placing rounds. For seventh place, Moorhead beat OTC 54-24. Wadena Deer Creek beat Cambridge 39-30. In the finals, it was Mora beating Sauk Center 39-36. Third place, Brainerd beat Thief River Falls 48-30. And the gym was full. Team night, a Friday night wrestling. A lot of people here.
I ran into one of the coaches' room, and they were wondering if we had the matches on the radio, and I said, well, we put it up for one of the possibilities to be added to our winter sports schedule, but we had the boys penciled in already for this individual tournament, penciled in already. They were looking for us on the radio last night because somebody that called the coaches were driving home from an event up in Park Rapids last night said that they were listening. It turned out they were listening to some other schools' YouTube feed or something like that. They started searching the radio dial. So might be something we add next year. the tournament is back again because it sounded like it was exciting event. I know we have a girls squad regular on our schedule coming up later on this winter. That'll be kind of exciting as well. It's amazing to see the girls wrestling in just a few short years.
It's only been what 5 years, maybe 5 years, but it's growing leaps and bounds. So I mean, it's a lot more girls when I first started. I think a lot of these teams are fielding some JV teams. Already.
Yeah, I was talking with Dustin Geiser, who is the new girls head coach at New York Mills. He said 2 years ago we had 2 girls. Last year we had 4. This year we're up to 11. It is going very well. You've got another granddaughter that's wrestling.
I do. More giving it a shot, or seventh grade. Got a lot of learning. She didn't wrestle in elementary, but I give her credit to give it a try.
That's awesome. All right, so that's a recap of what happened last night in the WDC girls duels tournament here at Wadena Creek Middle High School. Again, the Dennis Kaatz individual tournament going on today. 10 boys teams, 12 girls teams, and there's been a lot of wrestling since we blew the whistle and sang the national anthem about noon here today. Our Becker Transport and Aggregate pre-match or tournament coverage continues. We will take a look at some of the action so far. This individual tournament will do that in just a moment. But first, I do want to remind you, not only are we on the KWAD AM 920, 101.7 FM, and online at WadenaRadio.com/KWAD, but we are also live streaming the event. And you can check that out on the Hubbard Radio-Wadena page. We've got the stream set up. Control the camera, so we just kind of got a wide view of the main mats where the championship matches will be wrestled a little bit later on. But you can watch the coverage while you listen to Dan and I this afternoon and the evening. Hubbard Radio-Wadena on the YouTube page. All right. Again, the Becker Transport and Aggregate tournament coverage continues. We'll be back with more from the Wadena Creek Middle High School right after this.
This holiday season, farmers and merchants stay.
Hey everyone, Becky here with FCA Auto Highway 10 in Motley, asking you to stop by and check out the great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles on the lot. Or go to FCASalesMN.com to see what we've got. And if your vehicle is in need of repair, Brian is back. He can help you out there. FCA Sales has a full-service shop. Why not make FCA Sales your next stop? FCA Auto Sales and Service in Motley. See you there.
Lake Country Insurance and Grinnell Mutual understand the value of teamwork. That's why they're looking forward to the accomplishments of the hardworking student athletes in our community. Every achievement, big and small, is worth celebrating. Trust in teamwork. Trust in tomorrow. Contact Lake Country Insurance, your local Grinnell Mutual agent in New York Mills and Ferndale today. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
The snow has arrived and the roads are turning into a slip and slide. Step up your traction game with Park Rapids Building Supply and Rental. This week, 60-pound sand in a tube is only $6.49, down from $8.19. Don't wait to get your weight. Load up today with Park Rapids Building Supply and Rental, your locally owned hardware, rental, and building center. Open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6, Saturday, 8 to 4, and Sunday, 11 to 3.
Wide's Major Appliance in Brainerd has more big news to share. Stop in their store on the corner of Oak and 13th Street to see their new line of Speed Queen appliances. With warranties up to 7 years and tested to last 25 years. Speed Queen is the most recommended appliances by the service workers in the industry. Of course, Wide's Appliance is still your Crossley appliance dealer and is still your #1 reconditioned used appliance store in the Brainerd Lakes area. For major appliances without the major price, Wide's Appliance on Oak Street in Brainerd.
So you want to buy a home, but it feels so out of reach in today's market. Never give up on your dreams. The only way to know what you can afford is to sit down with a local lender who will listen to your situation and needs. They can help you determine that number. And if it doesn't fit right now, well, we'll help you prepare for the future. Stop by or call and speak to a loan officer in Wadena, Staples, or Long Prairie. Mid-Central National Bank, helping you achieve your homeownership dreams. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
This holiday season, Farmers and Merchants State Bank in New York Mills wants to help your local business succeed. Hi, this is Latham, and whether you're opening a business, upgrading equipment, or planning for the new year, I'm here to help you make it happen. From flexible small business loans that cover a wide range of expenses to programs that help you make major purchases, we offer the local expertise and personal service you need. Keep your business and our community thriving this season and beyond. And remember, we're there with you every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Good afternoon. Once again. Welcome back to the Wadena Deer Creek Middle High School Gym. The annual Dennis Kaatz Memorial Individual Wrestling Tournament is underway. And we're leading up to the semifinals and finals, which we will carry for you on the KWAD. A little bonus coverage this afternoon. We got started a little late. Really sure exactly when the finals were going to get started. So we thought, well, we're just going to plan on going at 3:30, and we'll see what happens from that point on. And we decided let's jump right on air and get going. We're well underway, and taking a quick look at some of the team scores. Give me a cut me a little slack here as I try to navigate the new USA bracketing webpage and list the team scores together. It's got the boys and the girls all listed in one column. So I'm gonna try to sort this out here. So far at this point at this tournament, Thief River Falls leading the boys tournament with 227 points. Frazee is second with 215. Detroit Lakes is third with 197.5. United North Central fourth at 196. Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus is fifth at 180.5. Wadena Deer Creek boys are in sixth place with 163.5 points. Followed by the Otter Tail Central Bulldogs with 139. Then comes Badger Greenbush Middle River with 123. Pillager 118.5. And Pillager, an interesting story in its own right. We'll talk about that here in just a moment. Following Pillager, we've got Black Cass Lake Bina with 83 points. And that is it for the boys. For the girls, current team standings, Thief River Falls in first at 135.5. New York Mills girls are second at 91.5. Otter Tail Central girls third with 61 points. Then Badger Greenbush Middle River with 54. Detroit Lakes with 50. United North Central with 43. Frazee 42. Osakis 33.5. Pillager girls 32 points. Black Duck Cass Lake Bina at 29. And then Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus currently in last place, looking for their first point. They have just one entered in the tournament. So not a lot of points for the road crew girls wrestling team here this afternoon and tonight. Those are the team scores as the running team scores so far. And mentioned Pillager. Kind of an interesting story is they have got their own wrestling team for the first time since 1970s.
It's been a long time. I don't know. They've been with Brainerd the last few years, and now they broke off. Have their own team. Kind of exciting for them.
Yeah, they were really excited about being able to have a standalone wrestling team, not only for the boys, just jumping in with both feet, getting a girls team, having some girls in the wrestling room as well. So kind of exciting for those folks over there. I've seen a couple of things online, in the papers, and whatever. I know they've been affiliated or co-op with Brainerd. They were co-op with Little Falls for a while, and it was Brainerd and Little Falls, but now Pillager has its own team. Brainerd's got its own team. Little Falls has its own team. And just another sign that wrestling is still very strong here in our part of the state.
This is just my opinion, but I think this girls' success also adds success to the boys, as far as numbers. I'm not going to get into the details, but it's making the boys teams have a few more kids out too.
It's sometimes feeding off of each other. Sometimes it works out that way. A lot of other sports as well. You get somebody who wants to wrestle because their friend is doing it. Well, maybe it's not a boyfriend, girlfriend situation. A boy has a friend that's a girl. She's wrestling, and he's like, he kind of tags along, and decides, hey, this isn't so bad. Let's try it out. And so far, for both sides with wrestling here, especially in our part of the state. We're going to take another break, and we'll take a look at some of the action so far, girls and boys brackets. Dan and I have been trying to stay up to date with these as best we can. We'll give you what we have so far. And again, we'll start off with the girls, and that'll give Dan a chance to keep his stuff up to date while I'm doing that. So we'll take another break. Becca Transport and Aggregate Tournament coverage continues from the WDC. Middle High School gym here on KWAD, AM 920, 101.7 FM online at WadenaRadio.com/KWAD and the Hubbard Radio-Wadena YouTube page. We're back right after this.
Looking to warm up your space or plan ahead for winter? Gull Lake Brick in Brainerd Baxter has wood and gas stoves, fireplaces, and inserts in stock and ready for year-round installation. You can still claim the $2,000 tax credit. For over 30 years, Gull Lake Brick has been your family-owned fireplace store and the home of the $16.99 Are You Out of Your Mind gas fireplace. Hearthstone stoves plus Gull Lake Brick equal the perfect match. Online at GullLakeBrick.com.
As winter approaches, now is the perfect time to prepare for all those projects ahead. At Cutting Edge in Perham, they provide a wide range of top-quality trailers, including dump trailers, tilt-bed trailers, flatbed trailers, deck-over trailers, and utility trailers. Each one is built tough to ensure it can tackle any job you throw at it. Whether you're hauling materials or moving equipment, the team is here to help you choose the right fit for your needs so that you can work efficiently this season.
Trailers and Candle Supply. Joe, Mitch, and Michelle look forward to helping you find the trailer you need. Stock trailers, utility and cargo trailers, and even candle equipment. New and used inventory can always be viewed at StenbergSupplyMN.com. Stenbergs can also service and repair your trailer. Stop by Stenberg's Trailer to meet the crew and learn more. They're just a mile and a half west of Motley on US 10 and online at StenbergSupplyMN.com.
You already know AutoSmith with their fleet of tow trucks. More and more people are relying on them for repairs and maintenance too. For cars, trucks, private vehicles, or corporate fleets. They take care of everything from oil changes to brakes, tires, transmission work, all the usual and even the unusual repairs and maintenance. And AutoSmith offers their full service repairs and towing in 5 locations: Brainerd, Aiken, Crosby, Ironton, McGregor, and Motley. For towing, repairs, or service, one call does it all. AutoSmith.
You depend on your Bobcat machine to show up in moments when other equipment won't do. It's virtually indestructible, and there's only one way to keep it that way. Bobcat approved parts and service from Farm Right Equipment of Long Prairie. Let us extend the life of your machine with expert technicians who know compact equipment and the same parts and fluids used on the Bobcat assembly line. Set up your service appointment with Farm Right Equipment of Long Prairie today. Call them at 320-732-3715.
Families looking for a well-rounded education turn to Wadena Deer Creek Schools, where students are given opportunities to grow in academics, fine arts, athletics, and leadership. WDC offers early childhood enrichment, preschool for 3, 4, and 5-year-olds, full-day, everyday kindergarten, a strong 5th and 6th grade band program, and post-secondary enrollment options for juniors and seniors. At Wadena Deer Creek, dedicated teachers are committed to helping every child succeed. For a tour or more information, contact Wadena Deer Creek Schools.
Welcome back. WDC Middle High School Gymnasium, the Wolverine Den, the host of the 2025 Dennis Kaatz Memorial Individual Wrestling Tournament. Again, 12 girls teams, 10 boys teams in this event this year. Last year, on the girls' side, Thief River Falls was your team champion with 100 points. Wadena Deer Creek took second, 81.5. United North Central was third, Staples Motley fourth, OTC fifth, Osaka sixth, Badger Greenbush Middle River was seventh, Frazee eighth, Detroit Lakes ninth, Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus was 10th, New York Mills 11th, Belgrade Bruton El Rosa was 12th, and Albany 13th. So we had 13 girls teams here last year, 12 this year, and the lineup's a little different. BBE is not here this year. Staples Motley is not here this year, but we probably have at least one girls team that is here this year that wasn't here last year to make up our 12 teams, but a full tournament and a lot of wrestling happening so far. Let's take a look at some of the girls action this afternoon. Girls 100-pound A division. In round one, it was Adeline Olschlager of Osakis defeating Lillian Lane of Thief River Falls 16-1, a tech fall at 256. Also in round one, Avery Oyster of United pinned Elizabeth Eustace of Pillager at 4:33 of third period. Round two, Olschlager of Osakis defeated Eustace of Pillager in a fall at 20 seconds. And then it was Lillian Lane of Thief River Falls beating Avery Oyster in a fall at 156. And round three still to come in that girls 100A. Girls 100B results. It was Lawrence of New York Mills. Major decision over Dolzad of Detroit Lakes. 13-3. Kern of New York Mills defeating Hodakainen of New York Mills with fault there. And then in round two, it was Seiler of Thief River Falls defeating Kern of New York Mills in a fall at 101. Lawrence of New York Mills and Hodakainen of New York Mills were scheduled to wrestle each other, but because of the we're guessing it's a double forfeit. It lists on the program and on the bracket DFF, and we're not 100% sure what that abbreviation stands for, but double forfeit kind of fits the criteria, I guess. Round three in that girls 100B class, it was Seiler of Thief River Falls over Hodakainen of New York Mills in a pin at 101, and then Kern of New York Mills beating Dolzad of Detroit Lakes in a fall at 121. Girls 106A, Risa Thunberg of New York Mills pinned Janelle Luthold of Detroit Lakes at 153 of the first period. And then Thunberg of New York Mills scheduled to wrestle Bailey Reif, North Central, and I don't have the result for that one. But we'll get that to you in our next update. Then 106B, round one, Bella O'Day of New York Mills, an 11-7 winner over Morgan S. of Black Duck Cass Lake Bena. Also in round one, it was Rihanna Smith of Thief River Falls defeating Koning of Wadena Deer Creek. Tech fall at 152, 20-3 was the score. Round two, it was S of Black Duck Cass Lake Bena defeating Morgan Koning in a fall at 141, Koning of WDC. And then Rihanna Smith of Thief River Falls beating Bella O'Day of New York Mills in a fall at 445. 112B, round 1. Audrey Brock of WDC pinned Kendra Clark of Pillager in 30 seconds. In round 2, Brock of WDC pinned Charlie Netter of Thief River Falls at 136. At 1A, round 1, Thunberg of New York Mills beat Moulter of OTC in a fall at 132. Meyer of Osakis beat Myers of Wadena Deer Creek in a fall at 147. Round 2, Passant of Thief River Falls pinned Myers of WDC in 30 seconds. Thunberg of New York Mills beating Meyer of Osakis in a tech fall 15-0. Round 3 at 118A, Passant of Thief River Falls beat Meyer of Osakis in a pin at 19 seconds. Myers of Wadena Deer Creek, a major decision over Moulter of Ottertail Central, 12-1. 118B, round 1. It was Januszewski of Wadena Deer Creek in a pin over Patbrizi of the Badger Greenbush Middle River, 141 of the first period. And then Schoen of Wadena Deer in a fall at 3:05 of the second over Peterson of United North Central. Round 2, Wadena Deer Creek, tech fall over O'Day of New York Mills. Time was 4. And in round 2, it was Jenny of Peterson of United North Central at 123. Round 3 at 118B, O'Day of New York Mills beat Peterson of UNC in a fall at 135. Schoen of WDC pinned Patbrizi of Badger Greenbush Middle River at the 5-minute mark of the third period. 124A. Kaylee Endress of Wadena Deer Creek, the top seed. She got a bye. Rose Thunberg of New York Mills beat Laura Green of Thief River Falls at 159. Sophie Johnson of United North Central defeated Ava Frazee in a pin at 53 seconds. And Shauna Geiser of New York Mills got a bye in the first round as well. In the semifinals at 124A, it was Thunberg of New York Mills defeating Endress of WDC in a fall at 351. Of New York Mills beat Johnson of UNC in a fall at 545. At 124B, round 1, Ellie Seller of Thief River Falls beating Kaylee Fredericks of Osakis in a pin at 109. Trinity Kurzenberger of UNC pinned Braylon Haverkamp of Thief River Falls at the end of the first period, right at the 2-minute mark. Round 2 at 124B, it was Ellie Seller of Thief River Falls pinning Trinity Kurzenberger of United North Central at 527. Also in round 2, Braylon Haverkamp of Thief River Falls beating Kaylee Fredericks of Osakis in a fall at 227. 130A girls, round 1. Fossey of Ottertail Central beat McMullen of Thief River Falls, 135. I don't have their first names listed here. That's why we're just going last names for some of these brackets. Also in round 1 at 130 pounds, A division, it was Haney of Frazee beating Annette of Detroit Lakes with a pin at 115. Round Charlie Snyder of Wadena Deer Creek pinning Haney of Frazee at 141. Fossey of OTC pinning Annette of Detroit Lakes at 236. In that weight class, Snyder of Wadena Deer Creek. Now here's another one, MFF. Medical forfeit?
Yep,
that makes sense.
That's what I would think.
So Snyder advancing on a medical forfeit over Annette of Detroit Lakes. Also in round 3 at 130 pounds, it was Haney of Frazee topping McMullen of Thief River Falls, but they didn't provide the score. 136A, round 1. Grace Ham of Frazee, a major decision, 11-0 over Katiana Lopez-Moen of Ottertail Central. And Molly Ferguson of Thief River Falls defeating Addison Hillica of Wadena Deer Creek at 157. Round 2 of the girls just getting the score updates for you our next time around. 136B. It was Rose Spears of Black Duck Cass Lake Bena getting a first round bye. Morgan Storley of Otter Tail Central pinned Veda Holter of Thief River Falls 50. Micaiah Lean of New York Mills, winner by fall over Isabella Jackson of Detroit Lakes in 35 seconds. Eliana Ruther of New York Mills got a bye in the first round. 142A, Riley Eustace of Pillager got a bye. Kiana Ard of Frazee pinned Nora Martell of Thief River Falls at 121. Emily Polk of Badger Greenbush Middle River, winner by fall over Gabrielle Zoller of Thief River Falls. Ella Rich of Otter Tail Central, a first period pin over Daler Sandgren of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. 148A, round 1. Natalia Zoller of Thief River Falls, a 22nd pin over Jasmine Sari of OTC. Round 2, McKenna Brock of WDC, a 16-second pin over Jasmine Sari of Otter Tail Central. 155A, it was Ava Russo of Otter Tail Central advancing over Chloe Hammis of Wadena Deer Creek. The score was not provided at the time we filled out round 2. Chloe Hammis of Wadena Deer Creek, a pin at 5:24, the third period over Daphne Lundberg Cam of Thief River Falls. More girls results. 155B, round 1. Dylan McCaslin of Detroit Lakes, a 6-0 win over Brielle Traxler of Thief River Falls. And then Traxler was scheduled to wrestle Harper Preem, her teammate of the Prowlers, and a double forfeit there as they did not wrestle against each other. 170A, Madeline Polk of Badger Greenbush Middle River, a pin in the first period over Abigail Sheeving of Thief River Falls. Elena Pekarski of Osakis, a first period pin over Sierra Oftenkamp of Detroit Lakes. Gracie Bowen of Badger Greenbush Middle River got a bye in the first round. And also in that first round of 170A, it was Kennedy Baki of Thief River Falls pinning Cameron Reyes of Wadena Deer Creek at 4:52. 190, girls, Courtney Earp of Frazee got a bye in the first round. Sarah Polk of Badger Greenbush Middle River got a bye in the second round. They're the only two girls in that weight bracket, so they will wrestle each other in round 3. 235 pounds, Gracie Arm of Wadena Deer Creek, a pin over Kristen Thunstrom of Detroit Lakes. Also in that first round, Aliyah Chilton of Detroit Lakes, a first period pin over Ella Wakescheid of Wadena Deer Creek. And that's it for the girls. Again, some girls on the mats as we speak, so we'll be able to update those scores and brackets here in just a few minutes for you. We're going to take a break and come back with a look at some of the boys' results here. Dennis Kaatz individual tournament at Wadena Deer Creek High School. The Becker Transport and Aggregate pre-tournament, pre-finals coverage continues on KWAD AM 920, 101.7 FM, online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD, and streaming on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page.
Brogard Plumbing, Heating, and Excavating knows a thing or four about their trade because they've been doing what they do for mostly they do new construction, remodeling, and repair jobs, but they also do commercial and residential water and sewer hookups as well as upgrades. Brogards are licensed professionals, and they put their best foot forward for all their valued customers. If you have a problem that needs attention at your home or workplace, they can help. Call Brogard Plumbing, Heating, and Excavating of Hemming.
Peak performance isn't just for athletes, it's for everyone, especially when it comes to your health. At O'Kane Dental Care in Wadena, they believe that just like the athletes, the key to success is preparation and practice. Their highly trained dental team works together to make sure you're ready to perform at your best, whether it's with routine care or a more complex treatment plan. With teamwork, dedication, and a positive atmosphere, your dental health is in great hands. Call O'Kane Dental Care today at 218-631-2515 and discover how they can help you achieve your best smile.
Back at the Wadena Deer Creek Middle High School Gymnasium, Kyle Gilseen along with Dan Lawson listening to coverage on AM 920, 101.7 FM, KWAD Wadena. Again, online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD, and new for the winter sports season on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page. So you can check that out. Again, the camera does not have zoom capability, so we got a kind of a wide angle of mats 1 and 2 here in the gym, but there's a total of 6 mats of wrestling going on here at WDC this afternoon and this evening. I had a lot of girls information, but Dan, you've got even more. All the brackets look pretty full for the boys' side, where some of the girls only had 2, 3, maybe 4 girls in that bracket.
Yeah, but you also had A and B, so I think you had a pretty good mess of kids too. 107 pounds. Started off with Anthony Chilton of Detroit Lakes defeating Landon Ashman of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus in a fall of 142. Colton Dozell of OTC defeated Jet Kempe of Pillager 11-2. And then it was Matthias Henry of Badger Green defeating Bennett Galbrecht of Frazee in a fall of 149. And Isaiah Brunel of UNC defeated Mason Remick of Wadena Deer Creek in the fall of, a tech fall, 19-3. And then in the semifinals, it was Chilton of Detroit Lakes defeating Dozell in a tech fall, and Brunel of UNC with a 12-7 victory over Matthias Henry of Badger Greenbush Middle River. So tonight in the finals, it'll be Chilton, Detroit Lakes, and Brunel of Badger Green or UNC. 114 pounds in the first round. It was Caden Nelson of Thief River Falls with a fall over Brett Miller of Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus, minute 29. Brody Lazy with a 12-3 victory over Emmett Skoog of UNC. Caden Dykoff of UNC. Well, there's going to be some of these kids, bigger teams or teams that got a lot. You're going to hear the one wrestler's wrestling points count. One's wrestling unattached. His points don't count for the team, right? So Dykoff of UNC is going to be taking on, or he defeated Braxton Moore, Wadena Deer Creek with a 7-3 victory. In the other bracket, it was Ben Flatten of Badger Greenbush Middle River with a 19-3 tech fall win over Kenny Underwood of Pillager. Then in the semifinals, Nelson Thief River Falls defeated Larson of Frazee, and Dykoff of UNC defeated Flatten 12-4. 121 pounds. First round, well, there's a lot of buys there, so we're going to skip up to the next round. It was Davis of Thief River Falls with a 16-0 tech fall over Robert Henry of Badger Greenbush Middle River. Caleb Ratz of Frazee with a fall over Evan Atkinson of Pillager. The other bracket, it was Eli Markham of Pine River Bacchus with a fall over Brogan Malone of OTC. And then Strowing from Detroit Lakes. Got another Strowing. I thought at first Wadena Deer Creek had, but they're from Detroit Lakes.
I did the same thing with the Havercamp girl from Thief River Falls.
Yeah. Strowing from Detroit Lakes defeated Henry Matson of UNC 16-1. So that sets up the championship tonight. Davis of Thief River Falls will be taking on Strowing from Detroit Lakes. 127 pounds. Gage Weber took on Borders, the Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. and won it by fall. UNC defeated Anton Anderson of Peterson, is from Badger Greenbush Middle River. He defeated Anton Anderson of UNC in a fall. And then it was Kazmarek of Thief River Falls defeating Noah Stroing from Wadena Deer Creek. And in the bottom bracket, it was Ashton Reller of Frazee defeating Logan Lund of Pillager. The semifinals tonight, it will be Gage Weber of Detroit Lakes. He defeated Peterson from Badger Greenbush Middle River, and he will be taking on Reller, who defeated Kazmarek, of Thief River Falls. So Weber will take on Reller from Frazee in the finals at 127 pounds. 133 pounds, Keegan Von Endy of Badger Greenbush Middle River defeated Peter Newark of OTC in the first round. And then it was most of these guys all advanced, so it wasn't really the first round. Everybody got a bye in the first round. So in the second round, it was Von Endy beating Newark of OTC. Another bracket, it was Maddox. We got here Ian Jacobson, Maddox Vandermeer of Pillager. There's an old Wadena Deer Creek tie.
Yep.
Vandermeers used to wrestle for Wadena Deer Creek. Now they're over in the Pillager area. So, and then Wakescheid from Ryland Wakescheid of Wadena Deer Creek defeated Aiden Holmberg of Black Duck Castle Lake Bena, and then Peichel of Frazee defeated Thorson of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus, and then in the semifinals, Von Endy of Badger Greenbush Middle River defeated Jacobson of Thief River Falls, and Peichel of Frazee defeated Wakescheid of Wadena Deer Creek. And the wrestlebacks are still going on down in the lower half of the brackets. We don't have the results from them yet. They're just getting started now. 139 pounds, Brian Berg, Thief River Falls, defeated Braden Wright of Pillager, and Owen DeBill of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus defeated Bryant Peterson of UNC with a fall. Hudson Schultz in the first round defeated Ethan Royer of Frazee 17-0. Then in the second round, it was Schultz from Wadena Deer Creek with another tech fall over Dennis Ram of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. In the bottom bracket, it was Baker of Detroit Lakes defeating Houston Schwartz of OTC. The semifinals, Berg of Thief River Falls with a victory over DeBill of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus, and Baker of Detroit Lakes defeated Hudson Schultz 14-9. 145 pounds, Parker Zutter ranked in the state and in the tournament from Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. Has had a pretty easy tournament so far. He got a bye in the first round, then he wrestled Bentley from Pillager in the second round and had a fall at 149. In the other bracket, it was Thorpe from OTC, Keyston Thorpe, with a victory over Ian Lundeen of Thief River Falls. And then Finn Bakke of UNC had a bye in the first round. He wrestled Keaton Thorpe of OTC in the second round and won. So he advanced to the semifinals, where he lost to Parker Zutter of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus 17-2. In the bottom half, it was Lund from Badger Greenbush Middle River, Owen Lund. He defeated Logan Sealhammer from Wadena Deer Creek 19-3. In the other bracket, it was Bryce Mick getting a bye, and then he wrestled Cash Osterman of Frazee. Osterman came out on top of that, 12-0. And like I said, Zutter had a tech fall, so in the finals at 145, it will be Parker Zutter from Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus taking on Cash Osterman of Frazee. 152 pounds, Conrad Cole, number 1 seed, had a tech fall in the first match over Mason Flugel of Detroit Lakes. And then Colin Hawkinson of Pine River, or of Pillager, had a bye the first round, so he wrestled Cole in the next round, and Cole came out with a fall in 33 seconds. In the other bracket, it was Caden Soma of OTC winning on a bye, and as did Ruby from Thief River Falls. Caden Soma beat Ruby with a fall in 3:59 to advance to take on Conrad Cole in the semifinals. Cole with a victory there, so he's in the finals. And in the other bottom half of the bracket, Marcus Prozag of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus took on Carter Arndt of UNC. Arndt with a fall there in 37 seconds. And in the bottom half, it was Gunnar Gaden taking on Liam Ham of Frazee, and Ham won with a fall in 3:01. So that sets up the finals of Conrad Cole from UNC and Carter Arndt from UNC. But Carter's dad, Justin, stopped by and said, probably ain't going to happen.
Really?
He said, no. He said, we don't need to see that. And then an injury.
Somebody getting hurt.
Right, that's what he said. And I said, that's probably a good decision. So, but there again, getting back, that's what happens with the unattached wrestlers when you're coming off a good team. You got both of them in the finals.
And as we talked about earlier, UNC had that kind of same issue. A couple of pretty good kids wrestling at heavyweight last year, and had that situation come up a couple of times.
Moving on to the 160-pound weight class, Trevor Holmberg of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus got a bye in the first round. Lane Adams of Pillager defeated Anthony Russo of OTC. James Sealhammer, Wadena Deer Creek with a fall over Aiden Edibellis of Thief River Falls. Creed Cole got a bye in the first round, as did Emmett Isane of Badger Greenbush Middle River. And it was Eli Hendrickson with a victory over Hunter Malone of Frazee. And in the bottom half of the bottom bracket, it was Ram of Pequot Lakes, J. Ram, Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus, losing to Elias Motto of Thief River Falls. And then in the quarterfinals, it was Holmberg of Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus, defeating Creed Cole of UNC. Cole had defeated Sealhammer 8-5 in the quarterfinals. Insane of Badger Greenbush Middle River defeated Eli Hendrickson of UNC with a fall in 58 seconds. And Elias Motto with a 53-second fall over Jay Ram of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. Semifinals, Holmberg, like I said, beat Cole, UNC, and Motto defeated Isane of Badger Greenbush Middle River. So in the finals at 160, it'll be Holmberg and Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus and Motto of Thief River Falls. 172, Blake Sonnenberg, the number 1 seed, defeated Ian Ruby of Thief River Falls, 13-0. Andrew Volk got a bye from Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. Kylan Benning, a bye from Wadena Deer Creek. Bo Sumdahl of Detroit Lakes with a bye in the first round. Fortis Johnson of UNC also got a bye. Dawson DeBill of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus received a bye. And then in the second round, it was Sonnenberg. Frazee, 15-0 victory over Andrew Volk of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. Bo Sumdahl of Detroit Lakes defeated Kylan Benning of Wadena Deer Creek, 15-0. Fortis Johnson, UNC, with a fall in 107 over Dawson DeBill of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. And Landon Larson of Thief River Falls defeated Caden Peacock of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. So in the semifinals, it was Sonnenberg over Sumdahl and Larson from Thief River Falls over Fortis Johnson of UNC. 189 pounds, Jake Graham, number 1 seed from Frazee, defeated Jaden Kenny of Wadena Deer Creek, 18-3. Braxton Dressel of OTC defeated Jackson Olson of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. In the bottom half, it was Hunter Miller of Thief River Falls over Alex Chilton of Detroit Lakes. And Reed Cole from UNC defeated Trent Thiesing of Pillager in the fall. Semifinals, Graham of Frazee defeated Dressel of OTC, and Cole from UNC defeated Miller of Thief River Falls. So in the finals, it will be Jack Graham taking on Reed Cole from UNC. 215 pounds. First round, Ryan France getting a bye. Chandler Preem defeated William Schwartz of OTC. It was Tanner Frazee defeating Jake Olson of Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus. Panilla of Wadena Deer Creek with a fall over Garrett. In the semifinals, it was Francis defeating Preem from Thief River, and Mo from Frazee defeated Panilla from Wadena Deer Creek. And at heavyweight, 285 pounds, Ryan Peterson from UNC. All the heavyweights got a bye in the first round. In the second round, Peterson from UNC with a fall over Dane Weber of Detroit Lakes. Blake Amundsen from Frazee with a fall over Joshua Larson of OTC. Walter Tuss from Pequot Lakes, Badger Greenbush Middle River with a fall over Benjamin Hedberg of Black Duck Cass Lake Vena. And Joseph Brueggemann of Thief River Falls, with a fall over Elias Okeson of Detroit Lakes. And then in the semifinals, it was Peterson defeating Amundsen of Frazee in the fall. And Brueggemann from Thief River Falls with a 20-4 tech fall over Walter Toss from Badger Greenbush Middle River. So that's how the boys bracket stacks up going into the finals tonight.
And I was going to mention, I didn't kind of give you a preview of what's coming up in the finals because on a lot of the girls, it's more of a round robin.
Yeah.
There are a couple of full brackets for the girls, and getting some of those names put in there as Dan was going through all of the boys' results. So we'll take a break. We're going to come back, and I'll get you caught up on what we have with the girls here in just a second. And then we should be pretty much all caught up and getting ready, and we can maybe do some live wrestling here on a Saturday. As, again, the big weekend of wrestling here at Wadena Deer Creek Middle High School continues. First ever for WDC girls dual tournament last night. And Mora coming out on top of that, beating Brainerd in the finals. And here it's the Dennis Kaatz Memorial Individual Tournament for boys and girls. A total of 22 teams, 10 boys, 12 girls teams competing in this event today and tonight. Back with more in a moment here on KWAD, AM 920, 101.7 FM. Listening, or those of you that aren't in the listening area, listen online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD and check out the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page. We've got a video stream set up on mats 1 and 2 that you can watch the action. That's where the championships and the third place matches will be. So that's where we will focus the camera on for the duration of our coverage. But again, a total of 6 mats wrestling here at WDC today. We're going to take a break. As I said, we're going to come back with an update on some of those girls' results right after this.
When local community banks are sold to large out-of-state operators, you may have questions regarding where your bank deposits are going. What communities are your dollars being invested in? And is a large out-of-state bank interested in our communities? My Kind of Bank is a locally owned community bank headquartered right here in West Central Minnesota. With local decisions, our goal is to continue to be an active member of your community, putting your best interests forward.
My Kind of Bank, Member FDIC.
For over 40 years, Central Building Supply in Staples has been your trusted family-owned lumber yard. Central Building Supply is proud to carry impact-rated shingles and durable steel roofing, giving your home the protection it deserves. Central Building Supply now offers a full line of Diablo power tool accessories. Project big or small, with quality materials, friendly service, and free curbside delivery on qualifying purchases, they make building easy. Skip the big box stores. Shop local with Central Building Supply in Staples. Family owned, community strong.
You know, I sure am glad the government shutdown is over.
Oh yeah, Irving? Why is that?
Because now I can finally take you on the trip I've been thinking of.
Oh, Irving, that sounds wonderful.
Yep, we're going to drive by the Midland Garage Door Manufacturing Company in Fargo, where Warner gets our favorite garage doors from.
Irving, that's not a vacation.
Woman, I never said vacation. I said a trip.
When you think garage doors, think Warner.
Central Lakes College transfer degrees. They say one size fits all. We say flexible. They say high tuition. We say not here. They say big campus. We say small class sizes. Central Lakes College has 13 transfer pathway programs, providing the coursework you need for seamless transfer for the degree you want. Central Lakes College transfer pathway degrees. We build futures. Start yours today.
Welcome back to the WDC Middle High School Gymnasium. Kyle Gilsine along with Dan Lawson as we kick off our coverage of the winter sports season here on KWAD. A lot of wrestling, a lot of girls and boys basketball, and some hockey on the schedule. And you can see that schedule on our website, wadenaradio.com. Click on the tab that says Listen, scroll down a little. 26 winter sports broadcast schedule, but this is event number 1 for the winter sports season. A lot of pressure, Dan. We got to get things off on the right foot,
especially since they can watch it. If we make a mistake, they'll say, "What are them guys looking at?"
Always one of my favorite stories is. I went to Bemidji State University, and at the time they had an outstanding hockey team. One of the years that we were there, they went undefeated. They're 34-0, first team to ever win every single game. Had the national semifinals, national championship in Bemidji. It was just a great time, and people, said, "Did you ever do any hockey broadcasting?" I said, "I did it, and it was on TV." And so everybody could see my mistakes, and by the time I was done, I was just wringing wet with sweat. And I said, "Never again. I am too old and too slow to cover hockey." But that was quite the experience. But the YouTube page is up, and CJ said it looks good so far. So thanks to CJ for coming over and reminding me how to hook all this stuff up. Things have gotten a lot more complicated since I first started doing
more equipment than when I started. I can tell you that.
I used to go into a gym with one bag in my hand and a clipboard, and we were all set. And now I had to make 2 trips to bring all the equipment in. Let's get you caught up. While Dan was doing the boys, I was filling up my brackets with the girls, so we can get some more results for you. Girls 106A. We had the result. Risa Thunberg winning over Bailey Reif of United North Central. Didn't have the result of the match, and that was a fall, 2:23 of the second period, Thunberg over Reif at 116. Then we jump ahead to, girls 118A, round 4. It was Passant of Thief River Falls, a 13-second pin over Moulter of Ottertail Central. Also in round 4, girls 118A, Thunberg of New York Mills, tech fall over Myers of Wadena Deer Creek. 16-1 was the score. 118B for the girls, round 4 of the round robin. It was Padbreezy of Badger Greenbush Middle River, a fall over O'Day of New York Mills, and also in round 4, Januszewski of Wadena Deer Creek, a pin over Schoen of Wadena Deer Creek, a fall at 134. Then at 124A, In the consolation bracket, Johnson of UNC pinning Green of Thief River Falls at 425. That's Sophie Johnson of UNC. Also at 124A, Kaylee Endress, the top seed, who lost in the semifinals to Rose Thunberg of New York Mills. Endress winning her consolation semifinal match in a pin, first period pin, looks like 50 seconds over Ramirez of Frazee. So Endress of WDC will wrestle Johnson of UNC for third. Green of Thief River Falls will wrestle Ramirez for fifth. Championship at 124A. Rose Thunberg of New York Mills will wrestle Shauna Geiser of New York Mills. But as Dan mentioned in the one boys bracket, we're C wrestlers in the championship match. Team probably won't have those kids wrestle against each other. We'll see if Thunberg and Geiser for the girls wrestle against each other at 124A. Just making things more complicated for us, Dan. Just harder to keep track of.
Well, and it's hard to say. I mean, it's up to each coach what they want to do. So,
no judgment from us. 130A, round 4. Charlie Snyder of Wadena Deer Creek, a 38-second pin over McMullen of Thief River Falls. And also in round 4, it is Fossey of Otter Tail Central beating Haney of Frazee in a pin at 3:01. And they've got 5 rounds in that bracket, so another round to go there. 136A girls, Molly Ferguson of Thief River Falls. Medical forfeit winner over Katiana Lopez Moen of OTC. Grace Ham of Frazee. A win over Addison Hillica of Wadena Deer Creek. I don't have the result written down there, but give me just a second. See if I can't pull up that bracket real quick like. Ham winning over Hillica in a fall at 2:27 of the second period. Updated girls, 136B in the consolation semifinals. It was Eliana Ruther of New York Mills, a fall winner by fall in the second period over Holter of Thief River Falls. And then it was Storley, Otter Tail Central, advancing with a win over Isabella Jackson of Detroit Lakes. So Ruther of New York Mills, Storley of OTC will place at 136B. Fifth place will be Holter of Thief River Falls, Jackson of Detroit Lakes, and in the championship, girls 136B, it will be Rose Spears, the top seed from Black Duck Cass Lake Bena, going up against Makaya Orlean of New York Mills. And then we go to 142A girls, consolation semifinals. It was Martell of Thief River Falls defeating Ella Rich of Otter Tail Central in a fall at 4:40. Also Zoller of Thief River Falls beating Kiana Ard of Frazee to advance. So Martell and Zoller will wrestle. Rich of OTC and Ard of Frazee will wrestle for fifth. Championship girls 142A. Riley Eustace of Pillager will wrestle against Emily Polk of Badger Greenbush Middle River. Eustace, a winner over Kiana Ard of Frazee in the semifinals. 14-11 sudden victory overtime. Polk, meanwhile, a fall in the first period to defeat Ella Rich of OTC. 184 pounds, no new results there. 155 pounds, no new result there. Let's see, 155B girls, nothing new there. 170 girls. In the semifinals, Madeline Polk of Badger Greenbush Middle River, a 50-second pin over Elena Pekarsky of Osakis. Also in the other semifinal, Gracie Bowen of Badger Greenbush Middle River with a second period pin over Kennedy Baki of Thief River Falls. So Polk and Bowen, both of Badger Greenbush Middle River, could meet in the championship at 170A for the girls. In the consolation semifinals, Often Camp of Detroit Lakes defeated Baki by fall, and it was Pekarsky of Osakis, a 45-second pin over Cameron Reyes of Wadena Deer Creek. Often Camp and Pekarsky will wrestle for third. Baki and Reyes will wrestle for fifth. Then at 190A, nothing new there. 235A, round two. It was Alea Chilton of Detroit Lakes, a 22-second pin of Kristen Thurnstrom of Detroit. And Ella Wakescheid of Wadena Deer Creek, a 24-second pin over Gracie Arm of Wadena Deer Creek. And they've still in that weight class. So that gets you caught up to date on what has happened so far in the girls' class. Again, they have just finished their latest round. The wrestlebacks for the boys continuing as we speak on 4 mats. JV tournament wrestling in the FEMA gym on 2 mats here at the WDC Middle High School. So a lot of wrestling this afternoon and evening, and we'll have the finals coming up here later on tonight on KWAD, AM 920, 101.7 FM, online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD. And, of course, we've got the video stream going on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page. We're going to take a break and be back with more from the Dennis Kaatz Memorial Individual Wrestling Tournament right after this.
If you're like most people today, you're not just raising your kids, you're helping your parents too. And when it's time to look for more than just a place. Welcome to the Meadows of Wadena, where they've made some big changes, a fresh energy, a new team, and a renewed commitment to care that truly comes from the heart. And right now, for the first time in a long time, they have a few rare openings. Move in before the snow flies and give your parents the peace, warmth, and dignity they deserve. The Meadows of Wadena, not just senior living, a better way to live.
Head to the Old Mill Bar and Restaurant in Burbank. Open Wednesday and Thursday 3 to 11, Friday 3 to 1 a.m., Saturday 11 to 1 a.m., and Sunday 11 to 10. Closed Mondays and Tuesdays. Don't miss their famous Sunday 2-meat buffet from 11 to 2, featuring crispy chicken every week and a rotating second meat that always hits the spot. Bring your appetite and call 218-267-6455 to reserve your table at the Old Mill Bar and Restaurant in Burbank. Comfort food done right.
Welcome back to the Wadena Deer Creek Middle High School Gym, the Wolverine Den, the host of the 2025 Dennis Kaatz Memorial Individual Wrestling Tournament. And Dan, you summed it up very well during the break. A lot of wrestling going on. A lot of wrestling. Right now, consolation semifinals for the boys. They've got 189-pounders on one of the mats, Jaden Kenny of Wadena Deer Creek, wrestling Hunter Miller of Thief River Falls. Kenny has a 3-0 lead. Period. They've also got 215-pounder out there, and looks like a couple of heavyweights. Jaden Nelson, freshman for WDC, wrestling Blake Amundsen of Frazee. Amundsen with a 3-0 lead there. Also at 285, Josh Larson of Otter Tail Central, a 3-1 lead over Walter Taus of Badger Greenbush Middle River. As we said, it continues. They're at 145 pounds. Looks like they're in the championship round in the FEMA gym over there. So they've got a couple of championship round matches going on in the FEMA gym. So if you are a fan of wrestling and you're about to get off work here in about 15, still a lot of wrestling to go here at the WDC Middle High School Gym.
4 mats going at one time right here in the main gym. That's it's hard to keep track of. Thank goodness for our USA Wrestling updates now that everything's working good.
Yep, WDC Wrestling Club has the concession stand up and running. Lots of good food over there and a chance to pick up a raffle ticket or two for the WDC Wrestling Club raffle that is going to be held during the elementary tournament. I can't remember the exact February.
Okay. Well, they might have moved it. I'm kind of out of touch with haven't been on the wrestling club for a few years.
Let me look. February 14th. Oh,
yeah,
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, close to it.
Valentine's Day. So yeah, I couldn't walk past the line without getting.
I have to get
talked
some.
into buying a ticket.
That nobody's hit me up yet. So.
I'll
be buying them.
Yep.
I've bought many over the years.
Oh yeah. I tried to buy at least one. I was going to buy one from Coach Willem because he said every year that he's one winning ticket. Yeah. So, but I didn't catch them in time, and they hit me up at the concession stand as I was walking by, and figured, all right, as long as I'm here. Anything new for the boys? We
do have things up to like 160 up. The bracket's up to date. I can just go over who's wrestling for what place here later on tonight. We're in the championship. It'll be Chilton from Detroit Lakes at 107 pounds, taking on Isaiah Brunel of UNC. Matthias Henry of Badger Greenbush Middle River, taking on Bennett Galbrecht of Frazee. And for fifth place, it will be Ashman from Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus, taking on Mason Remick from Wadena Deer Creek. At 114 pounds in the championship, it'll be Caden Nelson, top seed from Thief River Falls. He will be wrestling Caden Dykoff. He's had a good tournament. Looks like he was seeded fourth, so he's going in the finals tonight against Nelson from Thief River Falls. For third place, it'll be Skoog from UNC taking on Larson from Frazee. And for fifth place, Flatten from Badger Greenbush Middle River. He was the number 2 seed. He will be taking on Braxton Moore from UNC for fifth place. 121 pounds, Lincoln Davis, number 1 seeds, taking on Sutton Lakes in the championship. For third place, it'll be Rats from Frazee, Caleb Rats, taking on Eli Markham of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. And then for fifth place, Henry Matson from UNC will be taking on Robert Henry from Badger Greenbush Middle River. 127 pounds. Championship match will be Gage Weber of Detroit Lakes taking on Ashton Reller of Frazee. And in the third place match, we've probably got some of these up to date, but that's about all I have here. Peterson will be going for third and Lund for fifth, but I don't have their opponent yet when we came on here. So.
All right, I've got update on the 100B for the girls, round 4 now. Seller of Thief River Falls, a fall at 32 seconds over Dalsad of Detroit Lakes. And Lawrence of New York Mills winning by forfeit over Kern of New York Mills. They've got one more round to go at that weight. And then I don't think I have any other girls' updated results. Looking at some of the fifth place matches. Either going to start. Yeah, there's one right now. 124A girls. Green of Thief River Falls, Ramirez of Frazee. They're coming out right now. So
I do have boys 127 bracket filled out now. Third place, it's going to be Peterson from Badger Greenbush Middle River. Wyatt Peterson will be taking on Damian Kazmarek of Thief River Falls. And for fifth place, it's going to be Logan Lund of Pillager, taking on Anton Anderson from UNC. 133, Von Endy from Badger Greenbush Middle River will be taking on Peichel of Frazee. For third place, Jacobson will be taking on Wakescheid from Wadena Deer Creek. Little Rylan Wakescheid held on for a nice 11-10 victory and going in for third place. And then for fifth place, Itzmo from Thief River Falls will be taking on Newark from OTC. And at 139 pounds, I just have the championship there. Berg from Thief River Falls will be taking on Baker of Detroit Lakes. And the third and fifth place, they're still wrestling right now.
All right. Placed matches are getting underway on mats 1 and 2, which is where we have our YouTube camera focused. And Green of Thief River Falls just took fifth place at 124A for the girls, a pin in 48 seconds over Ramirez of Frazee. So they're going to wrestle fifth place matches for girls, then go right into fifth place matches for the boys, because there's not a lot of fifth place matches for the girls. And they've already warned fans and wrestlers here. Wrestlers do have to have that 30-minute break between their previous match and their upcoming match. So that tells me that the tournament's moved right along. If we started an hour and a half late, and now they're already warning that we may have to pause a little bit to give everybody their 30-minute rest period. Sounds like the tournament's been just cooking right along. So we've got one fifth place result in girls 124A. Green of Falls over Ramirez of Frazee. The other girls match that was out there already over as well, I believe. And or are they just coming out with that one now? Matt 1390. Yep, that's 136B. Holter of Thief River Falls, Jackson of Detroit Lakes. And then that's on mat 2, so that is on the mat on your right as you're looking at the YouTube feed. 142A girls. It's Ella Rich of Otter Tail Central in the white, black, and red. She's wrestling up against Kiana Ard of Frazee. She's in the black singlet. Again, that match is on your left. So girls. Fifth place matches, one already complete, 2 in progress. Looks like there's going to be one more. That's going to be A, and that's going to be Backy of Thief River against Cameron Reyes, a sophomore from Wadena Deer Creek. So about 5 girls' fifth place matches underway. First 3 of them, anyway. Underway, 1 complete, 2 in progress, and a couple more to come, and then we'll move right into the fifth place boys results or matches, and again maybe get you some live coverage of that action right here on KWAD. We're going to take a break, get a swoop, and be back with more of our fifth place matches, girls and boys, and update the brackets as we go along. You're listening to coverage of the 2025 Dennis Kaatz Memorial Individual Wrestling Tournament on KWAD, AM 920, 101.7 FM, online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD, and on the YouTube page, Hubbard Radio-Wadena YouTube page, also available for you to watch. And I just clicked the wrong button, so now I got to find my controls to fire off the commercials. Back in, so too many tabs open.
You hit the wrong one.
I clicked the wrong one, and it shut down the system on me there, but looks like we're going to get it back up relatively quickly once I log in. All right. Should be good to go. So, yeah, we're back with more at the WDC Middle High School Gym right after this on KWA.
Construction projects can be stressful. Don't always go as planned, but with the right partner, it doesn't have to be that way. That's where Spirit Lake comes in. From start to finish, their experienced staff is here to guide you through every step, whether you're building a new home or updating your current one. From blueprints to free estimates, no project is too big or too small. And with quality products for both work and home, plus metal sales for your building needs, Spirit Lake Lumber in Monaga has you covered.
Atwater Motors in Baxter may be new to town, but they bring something rare these days. That small town car buying experience that you know from Atwater Chevrolet GMC in Aiken. You're not just another customer. You're treated like a neighbor with honest deals, no pressure conversations, and a team that's actually glad to help. With a great selection of used vehicles on the lot, there's every budget and lifestyle. Skip the big lot hassle. Get the small town service you deserve at Atwater Motors in Baxter.
Looking for reliable insurance coverage? Trust the Kinnanen Agency in Sebeka. They specialize in farm, home, and auto insurance. Bundle your policies to save money while ensuring your assets are protected. As proud partners of Prairie Lake Mutual Insurance Company, they offer tailored solutions just for you. Stop in or call and speak with Bruce and Jason and have them give you great rates, great protection, all local, and giving you the security you are in the right hands. Call them at 218-837-5020.
Got trucks or heavy equipment that need attention? Get them to TNT Repair in Henning. From minor fixes to major overhauls, TNT Repair keeps you moving, and they'll make sure your DOT inspections are up to date. Time is money, and standing still costs both. Don't let breakdowns slow you down. TNT Repair in Henning, earning a 4.8 star rating online from satisfied customers. TNT Repair, Industrial Drive in Henning, keeping you on the road.
Back at the WDC Middle High School Gymnasium, fifth place matches. The final fifth place match for the girls taking place right now. That's at 170 pounds. And it is Cameron Reyes of Wadena Deer Creek, a sophomore, going up against Kennedy Baki of Thief River Falls, also a sophomore. A 4-0 lead for Baki at the halfway point of the second period. Wrestling 1 minute first period, 2 minute second and third periods, and get about halfway through the second period. And Reyes of WDC trailing Baki by a score of 4-0. Boys fifth place matches just getting started over on mat number one. While we were in that last break, Dan, I saw you doing some scribbling, some more results.
I think I got everything updated now. We left off at 139 pounds. I don't know if there's any results on the fifth, but I got who's wrestling out there at 139. Brian Berg is in the finals from Thief River Falls. Tonight he will be taking on Talon Becker of Detroit Lakes. And for third place, DeBill, Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus, Owen DeBill. He will be taking on Peterson. Bryant Peterson from UNC for third. And for fifth place, it's Schultz from Wadena Deer Creek taking on Dennis Ram of Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus. 145, Parker Zutter in the finals will be taking on Cash Osterman of Frazee. For third place, Lund from Badger Greenbush Middle River, Owen Lund taking on Baki, Finn Baki from UNC. And in fifth place, it will be Thorpe from OTC taking on Logan Sealhammer from WDC. 152 pounds, Conrad Cole, like we said previously, top seed for UNC, is supposed to take on Carter Arndt. We'll see if Carter's dad knew what he's talking about. He said, I don't think they're going to wrestle. And for third place, Caden Soma from OTC will be taking on Ruby from Thief River Falls. And for fifth place, Ham from Frazee will be taking on Marcus Pozaga from Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus. 160 pounds, Trevor Holmberg, top seed from Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus. will be taking on Elias Motto, the number 2 seed in the final. So that they had that one seeded, about the only one I think they've got correct today. But then for third place, Creed Cole from UNC will be taking on James Sealhammer from Wadena Deer Creek. I believe they met earlier today. And just trying to look back, I think that was a fairly close match. Cole and Sealhammer, like 5-3 or 6-3, 8-5. There it is. And for fifth place, it will be Isane from Badger Greenbush Middle River taking on Estebez from Thief River Falls. 106 or 71 pounds. For 72 pounds. Championship will be Blake Sonnenberg from Frazee taking on number 2 seed. They got another one correct. Landon Larson from Thief River Falls for the championship. Third place, it will be Peacock from Pequot Lakes, Pillager taking on Johnson from UNC. And for fifth place, Sumdahl from DL taking on Volk from Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus. 189 in the championship. Jack Graham from Frazee will be taking on Reed Cole from UNC. Third place, Hunter Miller from Thief River Falls will be taking on Alex Chilton from Detroit Lakes. And for fifth place, Jaden Kenny from Wadena Deer Creek will be taking on Braxton Dreschel from OTC. 215 pounds. Championship. Ryan Francis from Detroit Lakes will be taking on Tanner Moe of Frazee. For third place, Ettore Panilla, Wadena Deer Creek, will be taking on Chandler Preem of Thief River Falls. And for fifth place, William Schwartz of OTC will be taking on Jay Colson from Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus. And at heavyweight, Ryan Peterson from UNC will be taking on Joseph Brueggemann from Thief River Falls. For third place, Blake Amundsen of Frazee will be taking on Larson, Joshua Larson from OTC. And for fifth place, Jaden Nelson from Wadena Deer Creek will be taking on Tejas from Badger Greenbush Middle River.
All right. And the girls' fifth place matches complete. Reyes of Wadena Deer Creek battled back. She was trailing 4-0. She got to within a point. I think she was down, it was 7-6, I believe it was. And then Baki able to pick up a couple of near fall points a couple of different times late in the match to win it 11-6. So girls' fifth place matches are done. Again, at 124A, it was Green of Thief River Falls in a fall at 48 seconds over Ramirez of Frazee. Then we saw Jackson of Detroit Lakes pinning Holter of Thief River Falls at 145 to get fifth place at 136B. 142A, Kiana Ard of Frazee, a fall at 4:11 of the third period over Ella Rich of Ottertail Central. So Ard takes fifth for the girls at 142A. And then the last girls' fifth place match, 170 pounds. It was Baki of Thief River Falls defeating Cameron Reyes of Wadena Deer Creek by a score of 11-6. Boys' fifth place matches are on the mats.
They're underway, but I'm not seeing any results.
As we speak, I know that got one Wolverine wrestler out there right now at 114 pounds.
That would be Braxton Moore from Wadena Deer Creek. He is leading right now 3-0 with 50 seconds left to go in the second period.
That is on mat 2 if you're watching on our YouTube page, Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page. That is the mat on your right with the bright yellow circle. And on mat number 1, Henry Matson of UNC about to wrestle Robert Henry of Badger Greenbush Middle River, fifth place match at 121 pounds. One fifth-place match already complete over there. They're wrestling JV, fifth-place match, and looks like a championship round at heavyweight B for the JV. And those are over in the FEMA gym. Bryce Penner, an 8th grader for Wadena Deer Creek, wrestling for 5th place against Austin Kugler of Otter Tail Central at 133 pounds. Penner with a 3-0 lead in that one. And again, Braxton Moore wrestling for 5th place at 114 pounds.
Just starting the third period. He's still leading 3-0. Still don't see a result for 5th place at 107 pounds.
That one just wrapped up here.
Ashman and Dozo.
Not too long ago. Let's see if we can't help you out a little bit there. See if there's anything up here. Yep, nothing there either. So
can't blame my phone.
No. Well, Dan, I'm surprised. We've surprised ourselves. We are caught up.
We are caught up.
We are completely caught up. A lot of results to go through, and wrestling 5th place matches for the boys. There's some round robin final round action for the girls still to come. Some of those girls brackets have 3 rounds. Some have had 4. Some I think even might have had 5, depending upon how many wrestlers were in that weight class. So once these 5th place matches are done, I believe we're going to go back to those girls round robin matches so that they can get all of their places seated by the end of the night. And then we will see some championship and 3rd place matches later tonight as well for the boys.
Braxton Moore got a wild match going on in that 5th place match. He was leading 3-0. Got turned for 2 near fall, made it 3-2, and now he picks up a reversal with 14 seconds to go in the match and takes a 5-2 lead. Right on the edge side of the outside circle. Looks like he's going to hang on for the victory there for 5th place. It is a final, 5-2. Braxton Moore from Wadena Deer Creek will take 5th place at 114 pounds.
A little fist pump as he walks back to the center circle and gets his hand raised by the referee. So congratulations to him. Update on your 107-pound match, Dan, that you were looking for. Dolezal of Otter Tail Central beat Ashman of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus by a score of 6.
Okay, fill that in.
All right, looks like a couple of UNC wrestlers coming out on the 2 mats now, wrestling for 5th place at 121 and 127. We're going to take another break. Back with more from the Dennis Kaatz Memorial Wrestling Invitational here on KWAD, AM 920, AM 920, 101.7 FM, KWAD Wadena, online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD. And you can watch mats 1 and 2 at the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page. Now after I had to restart that one Zeta to Go page, now my tab is way over here. It used to be over there, so I'm going to be all messed up here for a while. But we'll be back with more from the WDC Middle High School gym after this.
After 50 years of business, the team at Larry's Family Pizza wants to say thank you for another incredible year. This month, treat yourself to their Brownie Delight with mint chocolate chip ice cream, the dessert of the month. Plus, if you buy a $25 gift card in December, you'll get a coupon for a free medium 1 topping. If you need something easy for the holidays, pick up Take and Bake Pizzas for quick, delicious meals during this busy season at Larry's Family Pizza, downtown Wadena. Order online at larrysfamilypizza.com.
Southside Sinclair, the only fuel available south of the tracks on 71 in Wadena. Easy in and out, lots of room for big equipment, and well lit for after hours. They accept all credit cards and most fleet cards. Sign up for a Sinclair fleet card at sinclairoil.com. Southside Sinclair has regular gas, 91 non-oxy, and number 2 diesel at their high-volume pumps, with a slave for dual tanks. Available 24 hours a day. Pay at the pump and download the DinoPay app to save 15 cents per gallon on every fill-up on any fuel at Southside Sinclair.
Back at the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines Den. Middle high school gymnasium. Lots of wrestling so far. Lots more to come here in the big gym and in the FEMA gym. Kyle Gilseen along with Dan Lawson kicking off the winter sports broadcast season on KWAD with the annual Denny Kaatz Memorial Tournament. And a lot of times this used to be the first event for a lot of wrestling teams, but I know a lot of teams were already in action here this past week and maybe even a couple of weeks ago already, but always brings in some good teams and some good wrestlers.
Yeah, Wadena Deer Creek, I was here the other night, Thursday night, they had a triangular with Osakis and Pelican Rapids, and they were victorious in both of them. So they got a couple wins under their belt as a team. So Roger Mischke from the Guillotines here, giving Kyle some, we're just asking him questions, I guess. I thought he was trying to be cute and hide from him, but just asking him where some matches are coming up. Still wrestling for 5th place here. UNC, both wrestlers out there at 121. 114, I should say. And we have, looking here at the brackets to see, make sure I got the right boys out there. Those all won at 107. Braxton Moore from Wadena Deer Creek won at 114. And look here, I think we got a result at 121.
They've got
5th place went to Henry from Badger Green River at 121 pounds.
Boys 133-pound 5th place match. Thomas Eldsmo of Thief River Falls is wrestling Peter Newark of Ottertail Central. And it looks like Edsmo has a 3-0 lead there. Again, that's a 133 5th place boys. So 127 5th place boys. Anderson of UNC, a 7-0 lead over Logan Lund of Pillager.
Got a blood timeout over there. Mat number 1.
Anton Anderson now trying to get the cradle in and getting a little high
out of
that.
shape now. He's going to give up a reversal.
So Anton Anderson does pick up some near fall points, but then gives up the reversal. So 11-2, Anderson still with the lead with about a minute to go in that match. 5th place, 127.
Just down to 2 mats now. Mats 1 and 2. The others 3 and 4 just being used for kids to warm up on.
FEMA Gym in the championship matches, starting to get some updates from there. 133-pound championship JV 133. It is Ben Pietola of UNC wrestling James Engelstad of Thief River Falls, ending 6-2 with just under a minute to go in the 3rd period. 1st place, JV, 189 pounds, Jordan Ozzie. Whoop. Where'd that go? Well, that must have ended just as I was about to read it. So, yep. It went away in a hurry. So, Engelstad leading 6-2 at 133. That's the JV championship next door in the FEMA gym. Anton Anderson up 12-2 now. Have to peek around my computer screen to see the scoreboard. There's a little bit of delay in what the actual score and then the dashboard that I have on the computer screen, so I have to sneak a peek to see the current time and score. Eldsmo up 5-0 over Newark of Otter Tail Central. 5th place at 133 pounds. And looks like blood time once again for Peter Newark. At least he's got some blood on his arm. I don't know if it's his or Eldsmo's, but all right, Smo.
Anderson from UNC did win at a 5th place, 12-2.
Cancel that. We're going to do a podium at the end of the tournament.
Thought I was old out there doing blood timeout. Now they got Keith Hagan took over for me when I came up here. He's having a hard time getting back to his feet out there. Asking the official if it looks good enough, and back to the table he goes.
Getting up the hard part.
It is.
I know. I always hate it when my wife asks me to get something from one of the cupboards way in the back, and I got to get down and then pry myself back to my feet. 145-pound 5th place match coming up on that too. Logan Sealhammer of Wadena Deer Creek, a junior, going to go up against Keyston Thorpe of Otter Tail Central.
Took me a while to recognize he's put the white singlets on for the placing round, so not used to seeing that today. So
the one that has confused me the most since I got here today was Thief River Falls. I expect them to be in blue and gold or some kind of combination with that, but they've got some red, white, and blue singlets that they had on earlier today, and I was really confused as to who they were until you got them turned around and it said Prowlers on the back.
no score in the Sealhammer-Thorpe match. 29 seconds left to go in the first period. They went off the mat. They come back in. Sealhammer shoots in, grabs a leg. See if he can finish off a single leg takedown. Picking him up. We'll see if he can bring him to the mat, and he does. Picks up 3 points, takes a 3-0 lead.
Looks like they're going to add another mat now. Mat 3 in action, 5th place, 160-pound boys. Aiden Edelbees of Thief River Falls, Emmett Isane of Badger Greenbush Middle River just getting started. JV in the FEMA gym, 3rd place at 189. It is Dayton Putnam wrestling Alex Putnam. Both Wadena Deer Creek wrestlers. Dayton a junior, Alex a sophomore. Dayton's got the advantage right now, 6-2 as they come to the end of the first period. Also 5th place at JV, 215 pounds. Jaden Brown of UNC is wrestling Storm DeCamp of Thief River Falls. No score in the second period.
How many times do you suppose the Putnams have wrestled each other?
How much furniture has been broke.
Logan Sealhammer gets taken over and gives. See how many they give him. They were counting. He's probably going to give up just 3. So it's tied. Match is tied at 3. With 1:35 to go in the second period. 5th place match there. 145 pounds.
Well, that 5th place match, 160 over very quickly. They got the 172-pounders out there now. Bo Somdahl, a senior from Detroit Lakes. Andrew Volk, a senior from Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus.
Oh, and Logan Sealhammer just got pinned. 1:02 to go in the second period, so he's going to end up taking 6th place. 145 pounds.
And looks like we've got a fall at 133. Eidsmo winning. Boy, then when those matches get done, they disappear from my dashboard in a hurry. Putnam versus Putnam. Dayton leading Alex 9-4. That's for 3rd place at 189 pounds in the JV tournament. Jaden Kenny of WDC coming out to wrestle for 5th place at 159 pounds. He's going up against Braxton Dreschel, a freshman for Otter Tail Central. Jaden Kenny, a senior. 3-3 record so far on the year.
5th place at 139 pounds. Rom from Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. That's what I was wondering. I never seen him wrestle because he was wrestling Hudson Schultz from Wadena Deer Creek, and they have it down as a medical forfeit.
Okay.
So evidently Schultz got injured.
152-pound 5th place match coming out on mat 1. Again, if you're watching on our YouTube page, that is the mat to the left with the Wolverine logo in the center circle. Marcus Prozica of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus, Liam Ham of Frazee. And Jaden Kenny, his opponent must not have came out. I didn't see.
Well, Jaden's
they still got, yeah, they just came putting his shirt back on, and still shows a minute on the clock there, but we'll have to check the brackets.
See there was a quick pin out there.
Yeah, could have been.
I don't have it updated yet, so.
JV 88 pounds. Championship round 5. Aaron Januszewski of Wadena Deer Creek wrestling Cooper Geyser. Must be the coach's kid from Thief River Falls, huh?
Pretty good chance.
3-0 Geyser leading Januszewski in the first period there. Also JV 5th place, 215 pounds. Jaden Brown of UNC trailing Storm DeCamp of Thief River Falls by a score of 8-1. So right now, both mats 1 and 2 are empty. So we'll take the opportunity to sneak in another break. We want to give a shout out to all of our winter sports sponsors. I think we said that we had 49 sponsors lined up to start the season. If you sponsor and have your business mentioned a time or two during our winter sports events, get a hold of a member of our sales staff or just call the office 218-631-1803. But we'll hear from more of those sponsors right after this on KWAD.
J Brothers Mechanical Plus has what it takes to provide services as an elite team. With a team that epitomizes unity and excellence, J Brothers Mechanical Plus delivers top-notch services every time. They believe in doing the job right the first time with a positive approach. Brothers Mechanical Plus for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and duct cleaning needs. 218-539-2437. Experience happy to help. J Brothers Mechanical Plus of Monaga.
Brace yourselves for the snow season with Staples Ace Hardware, your go-to destination on Highway 10 in Staples. With ice melt, shovels, and snow blowers, they've got your snow removal needs covered. Staples Ace Hardware also proudly carries Steel, Craftsman, Milwaukee, and DeWalt products. For details, swing by Staples Ace Hardware on Highway 10 or call them at 218-894-1080. Don't let winter catch you off guard. Get everything you need at Staples Ace Hardware.
It's one stop and with everything you need at Bricks Travel Center in Motley. Fill up your empty belly at the restaurant and fuel up with propane, diesel, and off-road diesel fuel. Get some Caribou coffee, swing into the gift shop, and if you're heading out, there's live bait and tackle. Over at the Freedom Wash, there's showers, a touchless car wash, and manual auto truck and RV bays. Just make one stop. Swing into Bricks Travel Center in Motley.
Wrap up the year with year-end savings at Thielen Motors. Shop new models with low rates and thousands in discounts. Just look for the red tags. Looking for pre-owned? Choose from over 80 quality pre-owned vehicles starting at just $159 per month, including 40-plus ready-to-go certified models. Right now, take advantage of $1,000 trade assist on all new and used purchases. At Thielen Motors, we offer guaranteed credit approval. Visit ThielenMotors.com and save big before the year ends. With approved credit, some exclusions apply. See dealer for complete details.
Back at WDC, Middle High School Gymnasium, site of the Dennis Kaatz Memorial Individual Wrestling Tournament. And we've got some girls round-robin action coming up. It looks like...
I think that might be the championship match out there on number mat 1. It's Detroit Lakes. Should be Chilton of Detroit Lakes and Brunel of UNC.
You are right.
They aren't slowing down.
No.
We're going to get this thing done yet by the time we were supposed to.
They've opened up all 4 mats now, so they've got action over 4 as well. So now we'll start earning our pay. As Chilton of Detroit Lakes going up against Brunel of UNC on mat 1. That's first place for the boys at 107. Round 3 for the girls at 100A. Elizabeth Eustace of Pillager against Lillian Lane of Thief River Falls. And looks like on mat 3, it's the third place match for the boys at 107. Henry of Badger Greenbush Middle River against Bennett Galbrecht of Frazee. Match 4, varsity third place girls, 124A, Sophie Johnson of UNC against Kaylee Endress of Wadena Deer Creek. That's the third place match for the girls at 124A. So all 4 mats in action. We got
score yet in the championship match. Isaiah Brunel of UNC and Anthony Chilton of Detroit Lakes. Brunel, just an 8th grader, 4-1 record coming into today. Nothing freshman for Chilton, but no record. Down to 55 seconds to go in the first period. Chilton now comes around, picks up a takedown, takes a 3-0 lead. Kylie Endress wrestling for over on the far mat. No score in that match.
And again, girls, third round. Eustace of Pillager, Lane of Thief River Falls. That one just wrapped up, and now it should be, let's see, who do we have there?
Looks like some little one, must be 100 pounds.
Adeline Olschlager of Osakis. And looks like, according to this, should be Avery Oyster of United North Central, but it doesn't look like a UNC. Well, that's 100B. Okay, I was looking at 100A. It's Sadie Hodekainen of New York Mills gets a big quick takedown and puts Kaylee Dalsod of Detroit Lakes over on her back. That is the 5th round match at 100B. The other match in that round, Seller of Thief River Falls against Lawrence of New York Mills.
Isaiah Brunel picked up an escape on Chilton of Detroit Lake. Then Chilton picks up another takedown. Now leads 6-1. Just get started in the second period.
Same thing for that third place match for the girls. Kaylee Endress, Wadena Deer Creek, Sophie Johnson of UNC. No score at the end of the first period. Endress will start the second period in the down position. And looks like the Mills wrestler, Hodekainen, Sadie Hodekainen, 8th grader, going to win that round 5 match for 100B. We'll get the result for you.
A lot of figure in there to figure out who plays. A lot of girls in that bracket.
Yep. So we'll once they get all those points added up or do what they got to do, we will get you up to date there.
Brunel picks up an escape, now trails 6-2 in that championship match at 107 pounds. Minute to go in the second period.
Girls round 3 at 106B. Morgan Koenig. There you go.
So Morgan's out on the mat.
Yep.
Got to be careful. The girl's
wrestling.
trying to put her in the head. Through Morgan, get up to your base. She does a good job fighting it off. We'll see if they still got the headlock hooked up. Gets a takedown.
She's wrestling Bella O'Day of New York Mills.
O'Day then with a takedown leads 3-0.
And for those listening and heard the excitement of Dan's voice, Morgan Koenig is Dan's granddaughter. So
didn't even know she was going to wrestle till about 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Now. So all of a sudden I hear Morgan's going out for wrestling. I'm like, really? Congratulations
that's
to her.
exciting,
It's a challenge. Like I told her earlier today, never wrestled in elementary. So you're going to take some lumps here.
And wrestling is not easy, even if you have experience.
No, it's never easy. I know she had a little trouble. Had a couple pounds she had to get down to 106. She gets taken over to her back and pinned, but like I've told her, day's coming.
It's as long as you learn something from each and every
That's
match.
what we told her last night on the way home because we gave them a ride. Sometimes you can lose a lot from losing too.
Yep, exactly. Leading 1-0 in that third place match, 124 pounds for the girls. Sophie Johnson of UNC, her opponent. And looks like the second period just ended. Johnson will start down, trailing 1-0.
Championship match still going out at 107 pounds. Isaiah Brunel, UNC, trailing now 9-3 to the top seeded Anthony Chilton, Detroit Lakes. Brunel does just pick up another escape, 9-3. Takes a shot in on a takedown. Chilton sprawls back, trying to work his way around, pick up the takedown. He's going to do that, take a 12-3 lead. Now he lets Brunel up, 12-4.
Boys' third place match at 114 pounds on mat 3. Emmett Skoog of UNC, Brody Larson of Frazee. Larson leads 8-0 with about a minute and a half to go in the third period there. Girls round 5 at 118A. Ava Moulter of Ottertail Central, Marlene Meyer of Osakis. No score.
Kylie Endress just gets taken or reversed. I'm going to give up some back points. She's trailing 2-1 with 53 seconds left to go. And I think she was just fauled in a headlock.
About a minute to go in the third period of that one. So Sophie Johnson of UNC wins by fall, third place. Girls 124A. Johnson will take third. Kaylee Endress of WDC will take fourth. And the end of the night, we will go through all of those brackets and let you know where each and everybody places.
107-pound championship just coming to an end, and Anthony Chilton of Detroit Lakes is going to win 12-4 over Isaiah Brunel of UNC.
No score between Moulter of Ottertail Central and Meyer of Osakis. Round 5, girls 118A. That's on mat 2. Mat 3, boys 114-pound third place match. Larson of Frazee leading Skoog of UNC 11-1. Mat 4, girls 124B, third round. Kurzenberger of UNC, Carly Fredericks of Osakis are just getting started. And that third place for the boys at 114 pounds just ended. The Frazee wrestler, I believe, will finish in third place. Now on mat 3, boys 121-pound Third place match, Caleb Ratz of Frazee, Eli Markham of Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus. Mat number 1, first place, 114 pounds. Caden Nelson of the one up against Caden Dykoff of United North Central, a pair of Cadens. Caden's going to win that championship.
My former wrestling partner or broadcast partner, we always had to outdo one another on that same thing. Oh, guess what?
We're going to try to sneak it in before you had a chance. 7-1, Caden Nelson of Thief River Falls leading Caden Dykoff of Frazee. Again, that's championship at boys 114. It's the mat on your left as you're watching the YouTube channel. Hubbard Radio-Wadena YouTube channel.
Fifth place at 114 pounds earlier. Braxton Moore, Wadena Deer Creek, won 5-2 for fifth place. Skoog and from UNC and Larson from Frazee are wrestling for third place. Have a result on that, but I don't see him out on the mat, so it must be over. Oh, here we go. Larson with an 11-1 win.
Yeah, I thought he, unless there was a pin, but I knew he had the big lead. Yeah, I knew he had the big lead there. Then I saw that it was the match disappeared from my dashboard, so I knew it was over, and I assumed that he won, but it could have been a pin that ended it the other direction.
Dykoff now has cut the lead to 7-4 over Caden Nelson of Thief River Falls. Takedown now for Nelson, leads 10-4. Caden Dykoff trying to sit out. Nelson brings him back down. Minute 24 to go in the second period. Now Nelson leaning Caden Dykoff of UNC for some near fall points. Going to give up 4 of them, it looks like. Oh, just 3, 13-4. Now Nelson trying to drive the head down, hook up a cradle. He's got his hands hooked up. We'll see if Dykoff can fight his way out of it. Nelson unable to get him over for any near fall points. Dykoff breaks the hands free, comes free, now trying to get up to his feet. Coming out the side door, we'll see if he can pick up a reversal here. Trailing 13-4 with 40 seconds left to go in the second period. Down to 30 seconds left to go in the second period. Caden Nelson, Thief River Falls, leading Caden Dykoff of UNC, 13-4. Dykoff trying to work his way out the side to pick up a reversal. Down to 9 seconds left to go in the second period. That's going to be the end of the second period. Caden Nelson, a freshman from Thief River Falls, taking on another freshman, Caden Dykoff from UNC. Nelson, I don't know, he come into the tournament 2-3 record, but seeded number 1. And I guess he's showing his record wasn't accurate because he's having a pretty easy time with Dykoff, leading 13-4 with 1:50 to go. Dykoff now trying to put a cradle on Nelson.
118A girls. It was Meyer of Osakis beating the Moulter of Ottertail Central in the first of the round of 5 matches. Passant of Thief River Falls and Thunberg of New York Mills will wrestle in the other one a little bit later on.
Caden Nelson just picks up a fall in the championship match. Dykoff had a kind of call it a false cradle. It actually looked like he kind of pinned himself out there.
Map 2, girls 118B. Amora Putbrizi of Badger Greenbush Middle River wrestling Evelyn Peterson of United North Central. That's one of the round 5 matches at 118B. Third place match on mat 3, boys 121 pounds. Caleb Ratz, Frazee, Eli Markham of Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus. No score in that one with about a minute and a half to go in the third period. And looks like
championship match at 121. It's Lincoln Davis from Thief River Falls taking on Sutton Strowing of Detroit Lakes.
Girls' third place match at 136B. Eliana Ruther of New York Mills, Morgan Storley of Otter Tail Central.
Davis in the championship match has a 6-1 lead. Throwing of Detroit Lakes. Down to 45 seconds to go in the first period.
Gracie Arms coming out to wrestle for Wadena Deer Creek. Girls 235 pound, or 235A. There is no 235B, but 235A championship round number 3 of that round robin weight class. Gracie Arm, a senior for WDC, wrestling Aliyah Chilton of Detroit Lakes. No score, just getting started in that match, and a quick takedown.
Nice. She takes her right to her back, and that's going to be, looks like a fall to me, but there it is. Nice job.
So Gracie Arm wins at 235A. A nice tournament for Gracie.
I believe it's her first year of wrestling. I don't recall her being on the team last year, so nice work.
She won her first round match, lost to teammate Ella Wakescheid in round 2, and then picks up a victory here in round 3 over Chilton of Detroit Lakes. And again, once they get all of those rounds, there's still another round 3 match to go in that weight class. Thurnstrom of Detroit Lakes and Ella Wakescheid of Wadena Deer Creek. Once that match is complete, then they can place the wrestlers first through 4th, and so on in the various weight classes that don't have the full brackets for the girls.
Lincoln Davis, Thief River Falls, has got Sutton Strowing over on his back in the championship, leading 11-3, and there's a fall for Lincoln Davis in the championship. Minute 33 left to go in the second period there.
A quick update on mat number 4, third place girls, 136B. Storley of Otter Tail Central leading Eliana Ruther of New York Mills. Again, 11-3 with under a minute and a half to go in the period number 2. Leading Ferguson of Thief River Falls, leading Ham of Frazee 3-1. That's in round 3 of girls 136A. Wyatt Peterson of Badger Greenbush Middle River and Damian Kazmierzek of Thief River Falls. That's 127-pound boys third place match. Kazmierek leading 3-0, and looks like boys 127 championship.
Gage Weber, freshman from Detroit Lakes, so has no record on him. It's the number 1 seed. He's taking on Ashton Reller of Frazee. Still no score. Feet in the center of the mat. Reller shoots in. Weber sprawls back, trying to push the head down, come around. Back up to their feet. Down to a minute 10 to go in the first period.
Ferguson now leading Grace Ham of 6-1 at that girls round 3 match at 136A.
Stalemate in the championship match. No score. Gage Weber, Detroit Lakes. Ashton Reller of Frazee.
Storley of Otter Tail Central, a big lead over Ruther of New York Mills. Girls 136B, third place match. 14-5, Storley with the lead as the second period comes to an end over there on mat number 4.
Kayla Bratz of Free up third place at 121. 4-1 victory over Markham of Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus.
Mat 3, 127-pound third place match. Kazmarek of the Prowlers leading the Gators. Wyatt Peterson 3-0. About a minute left in the second period on that third place match. 14-7 now. Storley leading Ruther. Girls third place at 136B. Good one going on in round 3 of 136A on mat 2. Molly Ferguson of Thief River Falls, a 6-5 lead over Gracie Ham of Frazee, now 7-5 as Ferguson gets an escape. Both wrestlers on their feet with 30 seconds to go in the second period.
Gage Weber in the championship match, 127 pounds for Detroit Lakes, has a 5-3 lead over Ashton Reller of Frazee. Weber close to hooking up an inside cradle. Reller trying to get up to his feet. Weber stepping over the top of him. Picking up some near fall points. Going to extend his lead. Going to give him 3 more. That'll make it 8-3. Minute to go in the second period. Weber just holding Reller down in the center of the mat. Down to 40 seconds left to go in the second period. Weber's had a pretty easy tournament. He started out with a bye, and he picked up a fall over Borders of Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus, and another fall over Peterson, Wyatt Peterson of Badger Greenbush Middle River. Reller had a victory over Logan Lund of Pillager, and then a fall over Damian Kazmiak of Thief River Falls to reach the finals.
Girls 118B result, round 5 match, one of the 2 round 5 matches. Putt Breezy of Badger Greenbush Middle River, a win by fall in 49 seconds over Peterson of United North Central.
Third period starting now in the championship. Gage Weber, Detroit Lakes, 8-3 lead over Ashton Reller of Frazee. Reller starting the third period on the bottom post, trying to stand up to his feet. Half Nelson put in by Weber. Reller now sits out, trying to come around, pick up a switch. He's going to give up. Is he going to give up an escape? Now Reller drops down, grabs both legs. Going to reversal right on the edge of the mat, makes it 8-5. Minute and a half to go in the match. Off the side of the circle, outside circle they go. Had a fall down here in the girls' match. It must have been, I think, the girl that got pinned. Some kind of an injury. The trainers are out looking at her.
Result at girls 124B, one of the 2 round 3 matches. Trinity Kurzenberger of United North Central wins tech fall 22-7 over Callie Fredericks of Osakis.
Ash come alive. Third period, minute 15 to go. He's trailing 9-5. Shoots in, trying to grab a takedown on Gage Weber. Pulling in on, trying to pull in a single leg. Weber pushing down on his arm and head, trying to come around behind him.
Another result for the girls, 130A, one of the two fifth-round matches there. A big group of girls wrestling in that bracket. McMullen of Thief River Falls wins by medical forfeit over Annette of Detroit Lakes. Charlie Snyder of Wadena Deer Creek and Fossey of Otter Tail Central will wrestle the other fifth-round match in that bracket a little bit later tonight.
Another takedown now for Weber in the championship at 127. Takes a 12-5 lead, down to 26 seconds left to go in the match.
Coming out on mat number 2, championship round 3, girls 100A. One of the complete earlier tonight. Lane of Thief River Falls beating Eustis of Pillager. The other round 3 match now to complete that weight class will be Adeline Olschlager of Osakis, Avery Oyster of UNC. Olschlager with a 3-0 lead with 55 seconds to go in the first period.
Gage Weber, Detroit Lakes, picks up the championship at 127 with a 12-5 victory over Ashton Reller of Frazee.
And Olschlager gets a quick pin over Oyster at that 100A match. So that'll be the final match of that 100A bracket. We're going to take a quick break, hear from a few more of our sponsors. Appreciate their support here to get the winter sports season underway. Back with more from the 2025 Dennis Kaatz Memorial Individual on KWAD right after this.
Insurance. It's a love-hate relationship. You love the peace of mind knowing you and your family are protected, yet you hate spending hours researching the best option. I'm Brenda Borsch with Northwest Partners in Wadena. We make your life simpler by making you aware of the best coverage or carriers for your situation. Our team will help shop multiple companies to find your right fit insurance solution. Northwest Partners. Learn more how we can help at northwestpartners.com or by calling 218-631-3690.
Just like building a snowman, saving is one piece at a time. At Community First Bank, our team is here to help you roll in the savings and piece by piece, stack up the financial future you're looking for. Whether it's the gingerbread home, a new sleigh for holiday travels, or that Christmas wish of a warm weather getaway. Happy holidays from Community First Bank, putting you first. Find us online at communityfirstbankmn.com.
Community First Bank, putting you first. Putting you first.
Ice fishing in the winter months. While you're there, pick up all
Looking for a dentist who's fun, friendly, and pain-free? Then it's time to smile with Wadena Family Dental. Whether you're due for a cleaning, need a filling, or just want a brighter smile, Dr. Bill Larson and Dr. Jessica Van Havermaet are here to make every visit relaxed, easy, and focused on you. As a family-oriented general practice, the team at Wadena Family Dental takes pride in creating a welcoming environment for patients of all ages. For a dentist, you'll actually look forward to seeing Wadena Family Dental.
Welcome back, WDC Middle High School Gymnasium, as we are getting into the championship third place matches of both the boys and girls tournament. And we will have team scores and final placings at the end of our coverage here tonight.
133 pounds championship match. It's Keegan Von Endy of Badger Greenbush Middle River, number 1 seed, taking on Christian Peichel of Frazee. Close match right now. Peichel's actually got a 4-3 lead.
A couple of results from girls 136A round 3. Grace Ham of Frazee wins by fall over Molly Ferguson of Thief River Falls. And Addison Hillica of Wadena Deer Creek wins by medical forfeit over Katiana Lopez Moen of Otter Tail Central.
I'll correct myself. It is Von Endy from Badger Greenbush Middle River with a 4-3 lead, although Pikel trying to come around and pick up a switch and does. It takes a 5-4 lead with a minute and a half to go in the second period. Von Endy hanging on to Pikel's hand. Pikel trying to free himself. Officials looking closely. Von Endy just kind of hanging on to the wrist. Now he lets it go. Trying to come around behind is Von Endy. He's got Pikel leaning over. Going to pick up a reversal, make it 6-5. Keegan Von Endy here from Badger Greenbush Middle River. Pikel now sitting out, coming around, trying to pick up another reversal. Going to do so, takes a 7-5 lead. A lot of reversals in the second period. 30 seconds left to go in the second period. 133-pound championship match.
Mat 2, girls 118A, round 5 match. Madison Passant of Thief River Falls wrestling Rachel Thunberg of New York Mills. Passant with a 3-0 lead.
Just picks up a fall.
Winning there. Mat 3, boys 133 pounds, third place match. Ian Jacobson of Thief River Falls wrestling Rillan Wakescheid of WDC. Jacobson leading Wakescheid 10-0 at the end of, or the start of period 3. And Mat 4, 170A girls, third place match. Sierra Oftenkamp of Detroit Lakes, Elena Pekarsky of Osakis. Oftenkamp leading 3-0 with just over a minute left in the second period.
Championship match. It's 7-6 now. Pikel with the lead. Number 2 seed wrestling Keegan Von Endy of Badger Greenbush Middle River. Down to a minute 35 to go in the match.
Mat 2, 100 girls, 124A. First place match, Rose Thunberg of New York Mills, Shauna Geiser of New York Mills. Dustin Geiser, very busy man. The newly named girls head coach.
He ain't in the seat.
He's not even there.
They're not going to coach.
Oh, there he is. He's kind of drifting around over there.
Yeah, he says, well, we'll just let him wrestle.
Yep.
Now 9-7. Von Endy takes the lead again over Pikel of Frazee in the championship match, down to a minute to go. Off the mat they go. Minute to go.
No score between Rose Thunberg and Shauna Geiser. A pair of Eagles wrestling each other at 124 pounds.
You can tell he'd like to give him some advice, but he's got to be careful. Kind of a tough position.
Well, getting the Dustin Geiser named head coach of the girls. Been involved with the program and wrestling as official and everything for years and years. But
baseball coach, isn't he? Yeah.
Yep. Watching that girls wrestling program in New York Mills grow, like many of them are in the area.
Headlock attempt now, but fighting it off. Could be a fall over there in the girls' match.
Shauna Geiser, I think she's got the green legging, doesn't she?
That's what I didn't want to say a name because I wasn't sure who was who over there.
I don't know which girl is which either, so I was trying to find the
down to 13 seconds left to go in the championship match. Stall warning now on Von Endy. He's leading 9-7 over Christian Pikel of Frazee.
Shauna Geiser up 7-0. She's got the double braids and the kind of the white stripe on the top part of the singlet. Mat number 3, boys third place match at 139. Owen Dable of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus wrestling Bryant Peterson of UNC. And there is no score. Second period just starting there. 170A girls third place match. Mat number 4, Oftenkamp of Detroit Lakes leading Pekarsky
3-2.
Von Indy, Greenbush Badger Middle River is going to end up winning the championship at 133 pounds, 9-7. Peichel was close to picking up a reversal, but Von Indy hung onto the leg, and the officials conferred and said no change of possession. Now at 139 pounds out for the championship match, Brian Berg of Thief River Falls, sophomore, taking on Talon Baker of Detroit Lakes.
Second period just getting started. Girls 124A, Geyser starting in the up position. Rose Thunberg briefly with an escape, or now a reversal here for Geyser. So score is 9-1, minute and a half to go, second period.
She's got a good hold on an arm bar and reaches through and grabs a wrist. See if she can step over. Trying to. Picking up, well, they counted one. Still no score in a championship match. Berg, Thief River Falls, Baker, Detroit Lakes. Minute 3 to go in the first period.
And again, if you're watching on the Hubbard Radio-Wadena YouTube video stream, that the two New York Mills girls is on the mat on your right with the bright yellow circle. That is mat number 2. Boys championship over on mat number 1, the dark blue mat on your left as you're watching. (9-1), Shauna Geyser with the lead. 15 seconds to go in the second period. Wrestling her teammate Rose Thunberg. Thunberg a junior, Geyser a freshman.
£133 boys. Third place match, Jacobson with a tech fall over Ryland Wakescheid of Wadena Deer Creek, 17-0.
And again, we're not able to give you a lot of results of the action over at in the FEMA gym, or the JV boys tournament was being held today. They might be done because lost all of those brackets off our dashboard here, so that JV tournament might be done. If you're looking for results, the tournament using a new bracket, usabracketing.com.
It's working good now, but it was a bugger this morning.
That's what I hear. I was trying to find it last night on track wrestling. Track wrestling kept pushing me over to flow wrestling, so flow wrestling and track wrestling must have merged. And then I said, well, I can't find it there either, so I'm just going to show up here, and then found out that we're on usabracketing.com. So if you're looking for those
and you
JV
don't just
results,
get on there without registering.
Nope. But there was no charge to register.
No, there's not.
Set up an account,
but me and passwords and usernames just aren't a good thing.
Yeah, I didn't write it down, so when I tried it just to see if it would work when we scanned the QR code on my phone, and I couldn't remember what the password was that I set up, and I wasn't 100% sure that I set up a password on USA bracketing last night. I couldn't remember if I signed up on another one of those other pages, and so then that worked finally, and then I came up here and I remembered that short walk from your table to up here. I was able to remember what my password was. So yeah, like you said, it's working pretty good. A lot of information available. I've got the laptop up. I've opened up 4 or 3 different windows. One that's got the dashboard that shows the score of all the current matches. Another one I've got so I can check the brackets. And then the third one has got the team scores. That's the one that's a little wonky because it lists the girls and the boys together. So all 22 teams are listed in the order of the points they have. So earlier when we checked the scores, it had the first 6 boys, and then the Thief River Falls girls team was actually in 7th place in the tournament with
with the boys.
With the boys. So that might be something they need to work on a little bit.
Championship match 139 boys. Brian Bird, number 1 seed. He's actually trailing Talon Baker of Detroit Lakes 4-0.
Mat number 4.
Or I will correct that. It is Berg with a 4-0 lead from Thief River.
It's like a WDC wrestler coming out on mat 2. Got a injured Osakas girl on mat 4. That would be girls. Well, that's not matching up with what's showing up on my screen here. Mat 3, boys, 3rd place, 145. Finn Baki of UNC, Owen Lund of Badger Group, Middle River, no score. Second period just getting started. 235A, championship round 3. Ella Wakeside of Wadena Deer Creek, Kristen of Detroit Lakes.
Who's out on mat 2? Is that girls?
Mat 2, Charlie Snyder.
Okay.
Wadena Deer Creek, Jolene Fossey of Ottertail Central, girls 130A.
Snyder with a front headlock trying to come around and pick up a takedown. Got her head in the side. Going to pick up a takedown, take a 3-0 lead. Championship match, boys, 139. Brian Bird, Thief River Falls, leading 5-0.
Ella Wakeside taking a 3-0 lead in her match.
Looking to pick up a fall over there. She maybe just did. Charlie Snyder also has her opponent over on her back looking for a fall. And there's a fall for Charlie. So 2 more pins for the Wadena Deer Creek girls.
And that completes the 130A bracket and the 235A bracket. Wrestling complete in those. Both of those brackets round robin. So once these final results get loaded into the computer, then we'll be able to spit out all of the placements. And we'll run through all of that for you tonight.
Championship, 139 pounds for the boys, down to 55 seconds left to go in the 3rd period. Brian Burke, Thief River Falls, now leading 7-0 over Talon Baker of Detroit Lakes.
First place match, girls 136B, Rose Spears of Black Duck Cass Lake Bena, Micaiah Orlean of New York Mills. That's on mat 2. Finn Baki's got a 4-0 lead over Owen Lund at the boys 145 3rd place match. Bella Seller of Thief River Falls leading Ellie Lawrence of New York Mills 3-0. That's girls 100B. Final match of that bracket.
Berg in the championship match, 139 for the boys, just picks up another takedown, now leads 10-0. Over Talon Baker of Detroit Lakes. Down to 10 seconds left to go in that match.
Morgan S. of Black Duck Cass Lake Bena, Rihanna Smith of Thief River Falls, wrestling at 106B. Final match of that bracket. Dustin Geiser can now return as coach as Orlean of New York Mills wrestling Spears for first place. Girls 136B. Orlean trying to throw a headlock in. Both wrestlers still on their feet. Under 30 seconds left in the first period.
championship for the boys at 145 coming out on mat number 1.
Parker Zutter of Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus, number 1 seed, taking on Cash Osterman of Frazee, number 2 seed. Sutter's had a pretty easy tournament, got a bye the first round, fall at minute 49 in the second round over Bentley of Pillager, and then pinned Finn Bakke of UNC, or not pinned, excuse me, a tech fall 17-2. Has a takedown now over Osterman, leads 3-0.
Very good career for Parker Sutter.
Yep. Talked to his dad a little earlier. He said he's finally a senior. They do a lot of all season long wrestling, so it's going to be a little, I'm sure he'll maybe do some college wrestling.
Right. But they
got a lot of matches, I know that.
They might have a little free time
Yep.
coming up starting next winter. Sutter got the 3-0 lead. It's one thing we haven't done a lot of play-by-play just because it's
too much going on.
There's 4 matches going on. I looked and I thought 3-0. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. Takedowns, 3 points now.
Changed that last year where you can get 3 on a takedown and up to 4 on a near fall. Osterman picked up an escape. Sutter picks up a takedown. Now leads 6-1. Minute 5 to go in the first period. Sutter pushes Osterman outside the circle. They'll start over.
Spears of Black Duck, Cass Lake Bena leading Orlean of New York Mills 2-0 midway through the second period. 4-4 the score in the girls 106B round 3 match. Final match of that bracket. S of Black Duck, Cass Lake Bena, Smith of Thief River Falls, all tied up at 4-4. Caden Sum of Tristan Ruby of Thief River Falls wrestling 152-pound third place match for the and no score with about 20 seconds to go in the first period.
Sutter trying to take a quick tech fall here. He's leads 16-3 as he's been letting Osterman up and taking him 15-3. Now he just lets Osterman up once more down to 20 seconds. He's going to try a tech fall here in the first period.
Orlean of New York Mills just got pinned by Spears in that championship match at 136B. So Orlean will finish in second place.
Sutter in on a double leg, now reaches up, grabs Osterman around the waist, takes him down. That'll be a tech fall. 19-4 with 2 seconds left to go in the first period. He got her done.
That is very efficient wrestling there. And we discussed it last year when the point change was occurring. We thought we would see, and we did see a lot more tech falls early in matches.
That 3-point takedown's a big deal.
3-point takedown and the 4-point near fall, a lot of points and score in a hurry. I think it'll be a good time to do that. Get you more results and more wrestling here from the Dennis Kaatz Memorial Individual Tournament in Wadena. Back in 2 minutes on AM 920, 101.7 FM, KWAD, online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD. And you can watch along with us on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page. We're back in 2 minutes.
Hey everyone, Holly from AutoFix and Ottertail here. We understand how inconvenient it can be to get your car in for regular maintenance or necessary repairs. That's one of the reasons we offer pickup and delivery within so many miles of the shop, or even courtesy cars for on every make and model, including diesels. We are your dealership alternative, and taking care of you is one of our top priorities. Schedule your repair service today by calling us at 218-367-3670 or visiting our website at autofixrepairs.com.
Fall is a great time to make your move. At Hinkle Realty in Wadena, you get friendly, professional service and quick communication from people who treat you like family. Buying your first home, upsizing, downsizing, or building your investment portfolio. Hinkle Realty brings experience, heart, and competitive fees to the table, so your journey feels smooth, confident, and maybe even fun. Make your move this fall with Hinkle Realty, Jefferson Street South in Wadena, or online at hinklerealty.com.
At Wadena Eye Clinic, they believe clear vision starts with clear answers. Whether it's routine care or addressing your questions, their expert doctors are here to help because no question is too small when it comes to your eyes. Call 218-631-2020 to schedule your next exam and get the answers you need. And during the season of gratitude, Wadena Eye Clinic would like to thank their wonderful customers and friends for another great year. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Wadena Eye Clinic.
Spruce tops are in at Northside Floral in Wadena. So go ahead and spruce up your outdoor planters with fresh seasonal beauty. Inside the shop, you'll find poinsettias in every color, plus gorgeous Christmas wreaths that are ready to hang. And who knows, the perfect Christmas gift might be waiting for you at Northside Floral. Shop online at WadenaNorthsideFloral.com. Delivery is available. Northside Floral in Wadena, your local flower shop for every season and every reason.
Back at the Middle High School, Dennis Kaatz Memorial Invitational, Individual Invitational. And again, action continues on 4 mats in the boys and girls of varsity divisions. The JV division has wrapped up for the night. And so we're down to 4 mats, girls and boys. Trevor Holmberg of Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus, Elias Mata of Thief River Falls, championship, boys 160 on mat 1. Mat 2, girls championship round 3, third and final match at 148A, McKenna Brock of Deer Creek, and Natalia Zoller of Thief River Falls. Zoller has a 3-0 lead there. Mat 3, boys 152, third place. Tristan Ruby, Thief River Falls, leads Caden Soma of Otter Tail Central 10-7. And mat 4, girls 112B bracket, final match of that bracket. Charlie Netter of Thief River Falls leading Kendra Clark of Pillager by a score of 3-0. And I think Netter just got a pin. McKenna Brock still trailing 3-0.
Doing the riding, but she's not having any success. Puts a hard cross face on now, trying to turn her opponent. Working on a cradle. She can drive the head down to the knee, but not able to do so. Looks up at the clock, down to 1:02 to go in the second period. True to the word, at 152 pounds, you didn't hear us say anything for championship. The 2 UNC wrestlers chose not to wrestle each other.
As predicted.
Yeah, Conrad Cole and Carter Arndt. Carter's dad stopped by and said, I don't think we're going to do that. So they are still wrestling at a 160 out there. It's just a double blood time, I think, for both wrestlers. Trevor Holmberg, Pequot Lakes, Pine River Bacchus, the number 1 seed, wrestling Elias Motto of Thief River Falls. No score, 1:06 to go in the first period of that match.
Girls.
McKenna Brock has got her opponent over, getting some back points, so we'll see what they give her here. 4, so she's going to take a 4-3 lead with 7 seconds left to go in the second period.
Last match of girls 118B bracket. Maria Januszewski of Wadena Deer Creek, Bailey O'Day of New York Mills. Januszewski has a 3-0 lead with just under a minute to go in the first period. James Seelhammer rests on mat 3, boys 160-pound third place match. Seelhammer wrestling Creed Cole of United North Central, no score. 42 seconds.
Rematch of the quarterfinals today. Cole won 8-5. McKenna Brock and the girls match down here, leading 4-3. Januszewski trying to hook up a cradle in her match over there on mat number 4, leading 3-0. Driving the head down. We'll see if she can drive. Work her way around, do a screwdriver. She can turn toward her back, and she does so. Picking up some more back points. As time runs out, she should get 3. Yep, 6-0 lead for her.
End of the first period, boys 160, third place match, no score. Cole and Sealhammer all tied up. Both wrestlers ended the period on their feet. Brock still leading Zoller 4-3. Girls 148A. And in the championship at 160 for the boys, Holmberg of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus leading Mata of Thief River Falls 3-0. Second period about to start.
Brock still leading 4-3, 38 seconds left to go in her match. Januszewski takes her opponent over on her back once more, already leading 6-0.
Now 6-4 as Zoller picks up three.
Near fall. Takedown.
15 seconds to go. McKenna Brock trailing 6-4 to Zoller. And Brock sprawled out and now potentially dangerous. Going to stop it with 8 seconds to go. And maybe a little blood from the nose of McKenna Brock. She'll walk over to the trainer's table.
Got her brother Mason Brock coaching her. He's been helping out this year as an assistant coach. Former wrestler for Wadena Deer Creek.
You just graduated last year?
Yeah.
Yep. Still 0-0, Sealhammer and Cole. That third place match at 160 pounds. Stan said Cole winning earlier. Januszewski just had her arm raised.
She picks up a win. Championship match. Holmberg still leading 3-0.
Braylon Haverkamp of Thief River Falls. Ellie Seller of Thief River Falls. Going to wrestle off against each other, maybe.
James Sealhammer picking up some near fall points right now. Got Creed Cole over on his back.
Second period just ended. How many points? Looks like four. So 3 WDC wrestlers on the mat at one time. Januszewski picking up a win. And now looks like Brock is going to run out of time. She's going to lose by a score of 6-4 at 148 pounds. And now everybody looking to the scorer's table, waiting for that clock to get set. That third place match at 160 pounds.
Gave Sealhammer the points. Or is it 6-0?
Yep, 6-0.
Okay.
My score shows 2-0, so that they
got them 4 near fall. They didn't put them on the board till they started wrestling here again in the third period. Reversal now for Cole. Makes the score 6-2. Or is it 9-2?
It looks like 9-2. I don't know where those other three came from, but maybe some near fall. My screen running a little slow. It shows 9-0 Sealhammer, but looking down at the clock next to the mat, we can see it's 9-2.
Sealhammer now has Cole over on his back, looking for a fall. Officials down counting more back points. Got a half Nelson on if he can just chest to chest.
Stan said that Cole won the earlier meeting today.
Steelhammer still trying. Now Cole's coming off his back, but he's going to pick up some more near fall points. 50 seconds left to go in the third period.
2 Thief River Falls wrestlers going up against each other in the girls' match on mat 4. They gave each other a big hug. I have no clue which one came out on top. We'll check the brackets as we go along.
Sealhammer's going to pick up a tech fall, 18-2 down there.
Big win for him.
Especially when he got beat earlier today, and Cole, a very quality wrestler, so a nice day for James Sealhammer.
Yep, gets third place at 160 pounds. Holmberg of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus leading Mata of Thief River Falls 3-1 in the championship at 160. They're in the third period there. Girls 155A, final match of that bracket. Daphne Lundberg Cameron of Thief River Falls leading Russo of Osakis 3-0. And let's see, girls 155B, last match there. Harper Preem of Thief River Falls leading Rillin McCaslin of Detroit Lakes 3-0. Boys 172, third place match. It's Caden Peacock of Pillager, Fortis Johnson of UNC, no score, under 30 seconds to go, period number 1.
Holmberg continuing to lead now, 45 seconds left to go in the championship match. He does have a stall warning, leading 3-1 over Elias Mata of Thief River Falls. Off the side of the mat they go. 34 seconds left to go in the match. And the coaches for Thief River Falls comes over and questioning the trailing official. 4-2. Oh, no, they're switching the score. It's 3-2. 3-2 now. Down to 30 seconds left to go in the match. And 25 seconds to go. Holmberg Pequot Lakes trying to hang on. Mata's trying to pick up a takedown here right at the end of the match. He hops over the top of Holmberg. Around the side of him. No change in score. Down to 4 seconds.
On deck on match number 3, Miller, Thief River Falls, Clinton, Detroit Lakes. On deck match 3.
Shot attempt now by Mata. Trying to pick up a takedown, but time's going to run out. That'll be a final. Trevor Holmberg is going to win 3-2. Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus.
And we have, is that a WDC wrestler out there on mat 4?
Yep, it's Ettore Panella.
I was going to take a break, and I just
15 pounds.
Looked over there and saw that, so we'll keep it right here.
Match. He's leading with a takedown, 3-0 over Preem of Thief River Falls. First period comes to an end. Panella's choice. He chooses neutral, both on their feet. Underhook by both wrestlers, right on the edge, the outside circle.
The boys 215 and heavyweight.
Off the side of the mat they go.
Peacock of Pillager leading Fortis Johnson of UNC 4-0. 172-pound third place match. Russo of Ottertail Central leading 7-3 over Lundberg Cameron of Thief River Falls. That's the last match at the girls 155A bracket.
Championship at 172 pounds. Blake Sonnenberg wrestling Landon Larson of Thief River Falls. Larson with the takedown leads 3-0. Ettore Panella picks up another takedown, now leads 6-0. His match for third place. Blake Sonnenberg comes over the top of Larson, has him on his back. Got a reversal and back points. Looking for a fall. Mitchell's down looking close, right on the outside edge of the circle. Sonnenberg lifting hard on the head. Got a reverse half, and there's a fall. Blake Sonnenberg's going to pick up the championship at 172.
Up 6-0. Ettore qualifying for state last spring.
or Winter, I guess. And now he's got his opponent, Preem, over on his back and is going to pick up the pin. So Panella of WDC will take third at 215 pounds. We're going to take a quick break. Back with more from the WDC Middle High School Gym. The Dennis Kaatz Memorial Invitational Individual Wrestling Tournament coverage continues right after this on KWAD.
Looking for that next job opportunity? PenMax Staffing is hiring now for a variety of industries and skill levels. Whether you're ready to try something new or take the next step in your career. With weekly pay, great benefits, and a team that truly cares, PenMac places people first, starting with you. Apply today at penmac.com or stop by their offices in Wadena at 307 Jefferson Street South or Brainerd at 607 Washington Street. Visit PenMac for fast, free, and friendly help finding a job.
At Tallman Insurance Agency in Henning, it's not just about policies, it's about people helping people. As an independent agency, they work with multiple companies to tailor the perfect policy for you, your family, and your business. Need individual or group health insurance? Looking for life, annuities, or final expense policies? Tallman Insurance has you covered. Visit Renee Tallman at Tallman Insurance Agency. Henning, or call toll-free 877-583-2065 to get started today. Tallman Insurance Agency, your trusted insurance partner in Henning. Think your factory remote starter's got you covered? Think again. Short range, no feedback, and no way to know if your car is even running. That's a problem in Minnesota. At Sound Connection, upgrade to a CompuStar Pro Series remote start with Drone Mobile. Get two-way communication, unlimited smartphone control, and peace of mind wherever you are. Right now, get Drone Mobile free with any two-way remote start. Plus, your first month of service is free. Sound Connection, with locations in Brainerd, Waite Park.
New space, new ideas, and wiring that needs to be done right. That's Prokachik Electric. Based in Motley and serving central Minnesota, their licensed, bonded electricians handle it all. Clean new installations, smart upgrades, fast repairs, full remodels, and new home standby generators, sales, installation, and maintenance is on when the grid doesn't. Next year, Prokachik Electric celebrates 20 years of serving their neighbors with honest value. Power your next project with confidence. Call 218-352-6011 or visit ProkachikElectric.com.
Back at the WDC Middle High School Gym, getting down to the final matches of the evening, final matches of the tournament.
189-pound championship match. Jack Graham of Frazee, number 1 seed, wrestling Reed Cole of UNC. Graham with a 6-1 lead with 4 seconds left to go in the first period. The girls' match going to be starting up down here on match number 2. There's just, well, they got a issue with the headgear. Champion. To an end, first period. Jack Graham Frazee with a 6-1 lead over Reed Cole of UNC. Cole going to start the second period on the bottom. Trying to stand up and come around as Cole, but Graham stays with him. Now Cole able to break free and pick up an escape, makes it 6-2. Graham with an underhook. Grabs a hold of the wrist of Cole. Now a front headlock by Graham. Tries to snap Cole down, but Cole stands up. Now Graham grabs a hold of Cole. Going to take him down on the edge of the mat, pick up 3 more. Now leads 9-2. The minute 16 to go in the second period.
Mat 2, girls.
An injury timeout there for something.
190A, final match there. Sarah Polk, a very good wrestler from Badger Greenbush Middle River, leading Courtney Earp of Frazee 12-3. And Earp was the one that was shaken up there just a bit. She's standing now, talking with her coaches. Mat 3, 189 pounds, third place. Hunter Miller, Thief River Falls, leading Alex Chilton of Detroit Lakes 4-0. And on mat 4, 285-pound third place match for the boys just finished. Just as I was going to get the score, all of a sudden, poof.
I think there was a fall. Not sure who got it. We'll have to see when that updates here. Graham of Frazee, Jack Graham now leading 9-3 in the championship match, 189 pounds. Over Reed Cole of UNC. 25 seconds left to go in the second period.
Good news, Earp of Frazee will be able to continue in that 190-pound A bracket, and now gets turned over by Sarah Polk and gets the pin.
I think that Sarah Polk was a state champion last year.
I think so.
Yeah.
She's just a junior and is going to pick up a win there at 190 and shakes the hands of the officials. And I'm going to double check, but I'm going to assume that Sarah won all of her matches. Well, there's only 3 wrestlers in that bracket, so she won her round 2 match and now winning here, or just 2, Earp and Polk. So they both got buys in the first 2 rounds and
wrestled each other twice, and what?
Spent the whole day sitting around waiting to wrestle one time. And Sarah Polk of Badger Greenbush Middle River does pick up the win there, so she'll be the champion at 190A.
Graham now leading 9-3 over Reed Cole of UNC. A minute and a half to go in the match. Cole pushes Graham outside the circle. They'll start over. Championship match going on. 285. Ryan Peterson of UNC. They're on mat number 2. He's wrestling Joseph Brueggemann of Thief River Falls. No score there with a minute and a half to go.
And on mat number 3, 189-pound third place, Miller of Thief River Falls leading Chilton of Detroit Lakes 4-0.
Peterson able to take Brueggemann down, picks up 3. That's in the heavyweight, 285 pounds. To 189. Graham of Frazee still leading Reed Cole now 9-6. Cole able to pick up a takedown.
And there is a pin championship match at 285. Ryan Peterson, junior from United North Central, winner by fall over Chilton of Detroit Lakes.
Brueggemann.
Oh, yep.
Brueggemann from Thief River.
The match changed, so that one disappeared. It moved the other match over. So yeah, what Dan said. I was half right.
Yeah,
Peterson won.
You're not. You're looking. I'm looking at live. You're looking at the laptop. So
I was just trying to get the score from over there. And
yeah.
Miller leading 7-0 on mat number 3. And
like Jack Graham is going to hang on for a victory here at the 189-pound championship. He's going to win 9-6 over Reed Cole of UNC.
And Miller of Thief River Falls just winning 7-0 over Chilton at 189 pounds third place match. We might have just one match left in this tournament.
215 pounds, and they're coming out right now on mat number 1. That's going to be Ryan Francis of Detroit Lakes. And he's going to be taking on Tanner Moe of Frazee. Had a lot of Detroit Lakes Frazee championship matches tonight.
Now wrestling with the varsity boys, 215-pound championship match on mat number 1.
Both wrestlers in the center of the mat. No takedown, no points yet.
Moe, Frazee.
Both wrestlers fight for hand control. Now a collar tie by Moe. Francis breaks away. Minute and a half to go in the first period. 215-pound championship.
This time we need 155-pound.
Offside of the mat they go.
155-pound girls.
Francis basically sprints back to the center of the mat. He's going to try to prove to Mo that he's in better shape. Still no score. Down to a minute 10 to go in the championship. Underhook now by Mo. Now they break apart. Collar tie put on by Mo. Collar tie by both wrestlers. Working around by the outside circle. And off the side they go. 45 seconds left to go in the first period. No score.
And while Dan's providing play-by-play on that match, I'm getting my girls' placements ready for our post-tournament update. We'll give you all of the placers for all of the brackets, boys and girls.
Down to 25 seconds left to go in the first period. No score yet between Ryan Francis of Detroit Lakes and Tanner Moe, Frazee. Neither wrestler's really made much of an attempt to the takedown. Just an underhook, collar tie. That's going to be the end of the first period. Francis' choice, he defers. Mo's going to take down. Officials got him set off the whistle. Mo makes an attempt to stand up. Francis brings him back down. Grabs an ankle, drives him back down to the mat. Mo once again trying to get up to his... Francis doing a good job of keeping ankle hooked underneath him. Now reaches through. Grabs a hold of Mo's wrist. Now Mo gets back up to his base.
For awards, 160 pound, 172 pound.
Mo trying to stand up, tripods. Now sits out in front of Francis. Francis brings him back down. Got his head around behind Mo's shoulder. Now Mo gets free. Francis doing a good job of keeping Mo flat down on the mat. Now Mo gets back up to his base. Down to a minute to go in the second period. Still no score. Francis drives Mo right on the outside edge of the circle. Pushing down on the back of his head. Now reaches through, grabs a 2-on-1. Off the side of the mat they go. 48 seconds left to go in the second period. Mo comes back to the center, gets down in place. Francis ready. Off the whistle. Mo tries to stand up. Francis brings him back down. 2-on-1 by Francis. Brings Mo down to his belly. Still no score. Down to 30 seconds left to go in the second period. Mo gets back up to his base. Francis grabs an ankle, trying to drive him down to go off the side of the mat again. 21 seconds left to go in the second period. Still no score. Mo's down and set. Francis on top, off the whistle. Mo makes a slight attempt to stand up. Francis reaches through, does a good job of keeping the ankle. Reaches through, grabs a 2-on-1. Francis has Mo right down flat in the center of the mat. And that's the end of the second period. Francis' choice, he chooses down. We'll see if Mo can keep him down on the mat. Both wrestlers, both wrestlers are seniors. I don't know if they haven't wrestled any until today. No record for either wrestler. Francis gets up on his feet. We'll see if he can pick up an escape, and he does. Takes a 1-0 lead with 1:45 to go in the match. Mo's trying to work on off the side of the mat they go. 1:35 to go. Ryan Francis, Detroit Lakes with a 1-0 lead over Tanner Moe of Frazee. Collar tie now by Moe. He needs a takedown if he's going to take the lead here. Snap down by Francis. Both wrestlers break apart. Collar tie now by Moe, and off to the edge of the mat they go again. Francis close to a takedown, but they were outside the circle. Minute 14 to go in the match. 215-pound championship. Hand control now. Now back to a collar tie by both wrestlers. Francis don't have to do nothing. You got the 1-0 lead. Just kind of wrestling defensively, fighting for hand control. Down to 50 seconds left to go in the match. Tanner Moe is going to have to make some kind of a takedown here. Down to 45 seconds left to go. Shot now by Francis on the edge of the mat. Moe is fighting him off, and off the edge they go. 40 seconds left to go. 1-0 lead for Ryan Francis of Detroit Lakes. Tanner Moe, Frazee. Off the whistle. Moe goes back to a collar tie. Underhook now. He's going to have to make some attempt here. Down to 30 seconds left to go. Off the edge they go. 25 seconds left to go in the match. No attempt by Moe to get a takedown. It's the only chance he's got to pick up a win. Down to 10 seconds. Moe's going to have to try a desperation here pretty quick. Collar tie. That's going to be the final. Ryan Francis, Detroit Lakes, going to win 1-0 over Tanner Moe of Frazee.
Championship at 215 pounds, and that is our final match of the night, and done before 7 o'clock. That
wasn't bad for as late a start.
They got a 90-minute late start, but kept things moving right along. Didn't have to wait for wrestlers to get their 30-minute rest period, so they were able to keep wrestling, and they used all 4 mats. Probably wasn't the plan at the beginning. I think they're going to go down to 2 mats for the championship and final, but as because of the late start, they just kept all 4 mats going so that people can get out of here at a reasonable amount of time, and yeah, it all worked out in the end. So we're going to recap exactly everything that happened here tonight. We'll go through all of the boys and girls brackets, let you know where next, and we'll try to get some updated team scores for you as well. We'll do that right after this. You're listening to coverage of the Denny Kaatz Memorial Individual Wrestling Tournament on KWAD AM 920, 101.7 FM, online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD, and watching on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page. We're back in 3 minutes.
Vitality Living in New York Mills, an assisted living facility where care feels like home. Our residents enjoy private rooms, delicious meals, and 24-hour staff. We have spacious double rooms available, perfect for couples. At Vitality, we're proud of the devoted team we've built. Come see for yourself. Schedule a tour. Find us at vitalityhm.com, on Facebook, or just give us a call at 385-4700. Vitality Living, where community, care, and comfort come together.
Hi, everyone. Dan Scogan again for Becker Transport and Aggregate. As we transition from Thanksgiving to Christmas to the new year, just a quick reminder that Becker Transport and Aggregate stands ready to serve you even in the winter months. We offer snow plowing and snow removal. We have winter sand and salt mixtures, transportation services for your grains and your equipment. You'll find us at BeckerTransportMN.com or call 218-629-1068. Shop local, buy local with Becker Transport and Aggregate. 2 miles north of Sebeka on Highway 71.
From their humble beginnings in 1910, their 4-generation family-owned business has been delivering on the promise to help dreams come true, one customer at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Their style of banking places the focus on you first and your overall experience. They keep your best interests in mind and strive to provide smart financial solutions that improve and simplify your life, letting you get back to what matters most. First International Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Old 10 Apparel in Staples has top-notch, great-looking apparel for your school, business, team, or foundation. You already love their selection of Carhartt jeans and sweatshirts, North Face, Under Armour, and Adidas. But now they're adding even more. Introducing Primo, performance-inspired clothing for the athletic golfer, and Unreal, the premium athleisure brand from St. Paul. Plus, Old 10 offers custom embroidery and screen printing, and their in-house graphic artists can bring your design ideas to life. From logos to full team branding. Stop in today or visit old10apparel.com.
Back at the WDC Middle High School gym, the wrestling is complete. The post-tournament wrap-up begins here on KWAD as we will take a look at girls and boys brackets, give you the placers that we have, and then get the updated team scores if they are available or not. We'll give you whatever team scores that we do have, but let's take a look. Whoops, that's the wrong tab there. All right, so I'm going to leave that there. Let's go with the girls first. Give Dan an opportunity to fill up his brackets. Girls 100A, 4 girls competing. 4th place goes to Elizabeth Eustace of Pillager. 3rd place, Avery Oyster of UNC. 2nd place, Lillian Lane of Thief River Falls. And the champion at girls 100A, Adeline Olschlager of Osakis. 100B, 5 girls. 5th place goes to Kaylee Dalsad of Detroit Lakes. 4th place, Ellie Lawrence of New York Mills. 3rd place, Sadie Hodekainen of New York Mills. 2nd place, Natalie Kern of New York Mills. And 1st place goes to Bella Saylor of Thief River Falls. Girls 106A, only 3 girls in that bracket. Janelle Luthold of Detroit Lakes, 3rd place. Bailey Reif of United North Central, 2nd. And Risa Thunberg, a 7th grader from New York Mills, is the champion. Girls 106B, 4 girls in that bracket. Morgan Koenig of WDC places 4th. Bella O'Day of New York Mills, 3rd. Rihanna Smith of Thief River Falls, 2nd. And the champion, Morgan S. of Black Duck Cass Lake B. Girls 112B, 3 girls. Kendra Clark of Pillager, 3rd. 2nd place, Charlie Netter of Thief River Falls. And the champion, Aubrey Brock of Wadena Deer Creek. Girls 118A, 5 girls competing. Ava Moulter of Otter Tail Central was 5th. Marilyn Meyer of Black Duck Cass Lake Bena, I believe, or is that Badger Greenbush Middle River? Let me double check here quick. Moulter. No, she's from, or Meyer. Let's see. Meyer is from, Marilyn Meyer is from Osakis. All right. I don't know what I was writing there. Must have been having a stroke.
We'll blame the computer.
Haley Myers of WDC was 3rd. So we had Meyer of Osakis and then Myers of WDC.
There's the reason.
Back. That's probably it. Rachel Thunberg of New York Mills was 2nd, and the champion at girls 118A, Madison Passant of Thief River Falls. Girls 118B, 5 girls in the bracket. Evelyn Peterson of UNC, 5th. Bailey O'Day of New York Mills, 4th. Maura Putbrisi of Badger Greenbush Middle River, 3rd. Gabrielle Schoen of Wadena Deer Creek was 2nd. And is it Marla or Maria Januszewski? Maria.
Yeah.
Maria Januszewski of WDC was the champion at 118B. So Wolverines finished 1st and 2nd at that weight class. Girls 124A, 6th place goes to Avery Ramirez of Frazee. 5th place, goes to Alora Green of Thief River Falls. 4th place goes to Kaylee Endress of Wadena Deer Creek. 3rd place, Sophie Johnson of United North Central. 2nd place, Rose Toomberg of New York Mills. And the champion at 124A, Shauna Geiser of New York Mills. 124B, 4 girls. Kaylee Fredericks of Osakis was 4th place. Braylon Haberkamp of Thief River Falls, 3rd. Trinity Kurzenberger of UNC finished in 2nd place. And Ellie Saylor of Thief River Falls, the champion. Then we have girls 130A, and that's where I got to go to the computer. 5th place, Hannah Annette of Detroit Lakes. 4th place, Genevieve McMullen of Thief River Falls. 3rd place, Lola Haney of Frazee. 2nd place, Jolene Fossey of Otter Tail Central. And the champion at 130A, Charlie Snyder of Wadena Deer Creek. Then we go to 100 and, come on, computer, 136A. And 4th place, Katiana Lopez Moen of OTC. 3rd place, Addison Hillica of Wadena Deer Creek. 2nd place, Molly Ferguson of Thief River Falls. And the champion, Grace Ham of Frazee. Then moving up to the next weight class for the girls, 136B. 6th place goes to Holter of Thief River Falls. 5th place, Jackson of Detroit Lakes. 4th place will be Eliana Ruther of New York Mills. 3rd place will be Morgan Storley of Otter Tail Central. 2nd place will be Makaya Orlean of New York Mills, and the champion at 136B, Rose Spears of Black Duck Cass Lake Bena. Girls 142A. That's another full bracket. 6th place goes to Ella Rich of Otter Tail Central. 5th place to Kiana Ard of Frazee. 4th place is Martell of Thief River Falls. 3rd place, Zoller of Thief River Falls. 2nd place will be Riley Eustace of Pillager. 1st place is going to be Emily Polk of Badger Greenbush Middle River. Then for the girls at 148A, we have Jasmine Sari of Otter Tail Central in 3rd, McKenna Brock of Wadena Deer Creek 2nd, and Natalie Zoller of Thief River Falls is the champion. Girls 155A class, or bracket if you prefer. Daphne Lundberg Cam of Thief River Falls 3rd, Chloe Hammis of Wadena Deer Creek 2nd, Ava Russo of Otter Tail Central is the champ. 155B varsity girls. 3rd place, Brielle Traxler of Thief River Falls. 2nd place, Rillan McCaslin of Detroit Lakes. 1st place, Harper Preem of Thief River Falls. Girls 170A. Got 3 left. We've got full bracket there. So 6th place will go to Cameron Reyes of Wadena Deer Creek. 5th place will be to Baki of Thief River Falls. 4th place, Pekarski of Osakis. 3rd place, Often Camp of Detroit Lakes. 2nd place will be Gracie Bowen of Badger Greenbush Middle River. No, I take that back. Double forfeit because Bowen and Madeline Polk were scheduled to wrestle each other in the championship, and they didn't want to do that. So we'll have a tie for first, I guess, at 178A. Girls 190A. We had just the two girls there. Courtney Earp of Frazee second. Sarah Polk of Badger Greenbush Middle River is the champion, as they both just wrestled each other in the championship match. And then 235A, final girls weight class or bracket. Fourth place goes to Kristen Thunstrom of Detroit Lakes. Third place, Gracie Arm of Wadena Deer Creek. Second place, Aliyah Chilton of Detroit Lakes. And the champion, 235A for the girls, Ella Wakeshide, Wadena Deer Creek. So that is a look at your girls' placers. We're going to take a quick break, Dan. Get a couple of more commercials in here, and then Dan will run through the boys' brackets from the tournament here tonight. Back in just a couple of minutes on KWAD.
Big home projects just got more affordable at Hubbard's Hardware and Appliance in Staples. For a limited time, take advantage of 12 months, 0% financing on KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Amana, and Maytag appliances. Need outdoor power equipment? They've got great financing options on Husqvarna and DR Generac to help you get the job done. If you're looking to upgrade your kitchen or tackle outdoor projects, check out Hubbard's Hardware and Appliance on Warner Road in Staples and upgrade your home with financing made easy.
I'm Amy Fox for Aquarius Home Services and Connecticut. The lasting memories of the holidays are about the quality time we get to spend with loved ones. With Aquarius and Connecticut, you can invite guests into your home knowing your dishes and fixtures will sparkle, your towels and blankets are softer, and your nephew won't leave plastic bottles of water 3/4 full all around your house, because worry-free drinking water comes right from your tap. Right now, save up to 25% on a Connecticut whole home water treatment system. Schedule your free water analysis at AquariusHomeservices.com.
Have you heard? For a limited time, West Central has offered fast and reliable gig-for-life internet for just $99 a month, with new customers getting their first month free. You'll enjoy blazing fast gig internet, managed by Wi-Fi with optimal router placement and leasing, Command IQ app, and top-notch support. Already a customer? Switch today and lock in this limited-time offer. New customer? No install fee with a 12-month contract. Just activate, set up autopay, and get ready for next-level speed. Call West Central at 218-837-5151. Terms and conditions apply.
This holiday season, Farmers Merchant State Bank in New York Mills wants to help your local business succeed. Hi, this is Latham, and whether you're opening a business, upgrading equipment, or planning for the new year, I'm here to help you make it happen. From flexible small business loans that cover a wide range of expenses to programs that help you make major purchases, we offer the local expertise and personal service you need. Keep your business and our community thriving this season and beyond. And remember, we're there with you every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Post-tournament wrap-up continues on KWAD following the all-day Dennis Kaatz Memorial Individual Wrestling Tournament. We got you caught up on the girls' placers. Now we turn it over to Dan for the boys.
All right, at 107 pounds, it was Dozell of OTC with the win there, 6-1 over Ashman of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. Third place, Henry of Badger Greenbush Middle River, and the champion was Anthony Chilton of Detroit Lakes with a 12-4 win over Isaiah Brunel of UNC, so Brunel is the runner-up. 114 pounds, fifth place, Braxton Moore, Wadena Deer Creek. Third place went to Larson of Frazee over Skoog of UNC, and the champion was Caden Nelson over Caden Dykoff of UNC. 121 pounds, fifth place, Henry, the Badger Greenbush Middle River over Matson of UNC, and Rats of Frazee was the third place winner. Markham of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. For the championship, it was Lincoln Davis of Thief River Falls with a fall over Sutton Stroin of Detroit Lakes. So Stroin is the runner-up. 127 pounds. Fifth place went to Anderson over Lund of Pillager. Anderson was from UNC. Third place went to Kazmarek with a 5-0 win over Peterson. And the champion was Gage Weber from Detroit Lakes over Ashton Reller, 12-5. Ashton Reller from Frazee. 133. Fifth place winner was Idsmore of Thief River Falls over Newell. And for third place, it was Jacobson from Thief River Once again, you got attached and unattached wrestlers. So we've had a couple brackets where they had from the same town. And then for championship, it was Keegan Van Undy from Badger Greenbush Middle River over Pikel, Christian Pikel of Frazee. 139. Fifth place went to Ram from Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. Third place was Dable, once again from Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus over Peterson from Wadena Deer Creek. And the champion was Brian Berg of Thief River over Talon Baker of Detroit Lakes. 145, fifth place went to Thorpe over Logan Sealhammer of Wadena Deer Creek. Third was Finn Bakke of UNC. And the champion was Marshall Zutter from Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus with a 19-4 tech fall in the first period over Cash Osterman of Frazee. So Osterman is a runner-up. 152. Fifth place was Ham of Frazee. Third place, Ruby of Thief River Falls. And then in the champion, they gave it to Conrad Cole because he was the attached number 1 seed, even though he was supposed to wrestle teammate Carter Arndt. They forfeited that, so Cole is the champion. 160. Fifth place went to Isane. Third place went to James Sealhammer, Wadena Deer Creek. He got a revenge win over Creed Cole of UNC. He had lost earlier in the day 8-5, but won on a tech fall 18-2 for the third place match. And the champion was Trevor Holmberg of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus with a 3-2 win over Elias Mata of Thief River Falls. 172. Fifth place went to Somdahl of Detroit Lakes. Third place, Peacock of Pillager. And in the championship match, it was number 1 seed Blake Sonnenberg of Frazee on a fall over Landon Larson, of Thief River Falls. 189. Fifth place went to Jaden Kenny of Wadena Deer Creek on a medical forfeit. Third place went to Miller of Thief River Falls. And in the championship match, it was Jack Graham of Frazee with a 9-6 victory over Reed Cole of UNC. 215-pound. Fifth place went to Olson of Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. Third place, Ettore Panilla of Wadena Deer Creek. And in the championship, it was Ryan Francis of Detroit Lakes over Tanner Moe of Frazee, 1-0. And at heavyweight, fifth place match went to Walter Toss of Badger Greenbush Middle River. Third place went to Amundsen from Frazee, Blake Amundsen. In the championship match, it was Ryan Peterson of UNC over Joseph Brueggemann from Thief River Falls.
Nicely done. All right. Well, I'm going to run through these team scores, and then we are going to wrap things up for the night and head into the rest of our weekend. Again, the one thing that I hope they fix with USA bracketing is they don't put they divide the girls and boys team scores into two separate, but we can figure it out fairly easily. For the girls, Thief River Falls is your champion with 255 points. Wadena Deer Creek will finish second for the second straight year with 193. New York Mills third with 135. Otter Tail Central fourth with 92. Badger Greenbush Middle River fifth with 82.5. Detroit Lake sixth with 77. Then comes United North Central, Frazee, Osakis, Black Duck, Cass Lake Bena, Pillager, and Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus. For the boys, the champion, Thief River Falls, 391.5. I believe, did the Prowlers take second last year? Staples Motley won the boys last year, so but the Cardinals not at the tournament this year. The Prowlers Sweeping boys and girls tournaments. Boys finishing first with 391.5. Frazee boys were second at 382.5, so very close. Pequot Lakes Pine River Bacchus took third with 336 points. United North Central was fourth with 301.5. Fifth went to Detroit Lakes with 298.5. Wadena Deer Creek finished in sixth place with 273.5. Then came Ottertail Central, Badger Greenbush Middle River, Pillager, and Black Duck Cass Lake Bena. So that's it. The first big tournament in the area complete. A lot of good wrestling, a lot of wrestling with the JV boys, varsity girls, and varsity boys. And got started a little late due to some technical issues, but everything went real smoothly after that. I just got a text from my wife. She goes, "You said it was going to be late." I thought it was.
Well, a good job to all the workers here today. Norm Gallant, the AD. We got this USA Wrestling figured out. Things went pretty smooth after that. I know it was just a bracketing thing this morning, and there was a lot of frustrated people around.
Sure.
But, it's a new program, and kind of hard to test it until you get the people and start putting that together for the seating.
Right.
So hopefully they got the bugs out of it, so when we get to section time, we don't have a repeat of that.
There you go.
Because we will be hosting the individual sections again this year, later on in February.
And we will have that here on KWAD along with some other wrestling in between now and then, and we'll talk about that here in just a second. Well, in fact, let's do that right now. Just take a look at our broadcast schedule coming up for the next week. This is our first winter sports event coming up on Tuesday. We've got a doubleheader of girls basketball over on KNSP. Uppsala at Staples Motley for the girls in the first game at 6 o'clock, and then at 7:30, Staples Motley boys hosting Hawley. Corey will have that. Next Thursday, December 11th, we've got our first hockey game with Park Rapids area at Wadena Deer Creek. Jamie, of course, our hockey play-by-play guy. And then next Saturday, a week from today, we've got the Park Region Conference Girls Basketball Showcase in Sabika. All 8 of the Park Region Conference girls teams playing next Saturday. Henning versus Sabika, Monaga versus Verndale, WDC Bertha Hewitt, and New York Mills versus Pillager. Our next wrestling match coming up on Thursday, December 18th. Looking forward to it. New York Mills and Wadena Deer Creek in an afternoon match. They wrestled in Wadena last year in New York Mills.
That's a neat thing because, kudos to New York Mills for doing that. It gives kids an opportunity that maybe don't get to see sports.
Right. Come
and watch, and it's a good time.
And it is. Get all the kids in there, and it gets loud. So that'll be the next time for Dan and I. WDC at New York Mills wrestling Thursday, December 18th. So within a week, this first week, we're wrestling, girls basketball, boys basketball, hockey. We get them all covered in 1 week's time. So we're off and running with the winter sports season, and looking forward to seeing some good wrestling, some good basketball. Just looking forward to seeing some fans in the gyms as we go through the winter months. As Dan mentioned, a big thanks to Norm Gallant, WDC Activities Director, and the whole crew here for putting on a great tournament. Thanks for the hospitality, and thanks for the hot dog in the coach's room. Snuck in and grabbed a little lunch and a bottle of water. And thanks again to all of our winter sports sponsors. Appreciate their support. I know we got through everyone on the list today and then some. So got everybody in. So again, if you'd like to be a part of our coverage this winter, just call the KWAD Hubbard Radio Wadena office, 218-631-1803. Big thanks to you for listening. Hopefully you appreciated our coverage. Got some bonus coverage in during the day. Yeah. We were planning on just doing the finals tonight, but because of the late start, we weren't exactly sure when those finals would get started. So once we got settled in and we're ready, we decided let's hop on the air. And so we've been going since about 3:30 this afternoon and enjoyed every single second of it. Dan, appreciate your help as always. Look forward to working with you for
the rest of the year. On through the state tournament.
Yep.
Thank you, Kyle, because you got double duty. Now we did our own ads, so it kind of
I
thought it went very well.
I was board operator. We were sharing the play-by-play duties, and I was also cameraman over here. So, man, oh, man.
Good job.
See if I get paid 3 times.
There you go.
All right, that is going to conclude our coverage of our first winter event of the year. Again, the complete winter sports broadcast schedule on our website, wadenaradio.com. wadenaradio.com. Just click on the Listen tab and then scroll down, and you'll see winter broadcast schedule or something like that, and you'll see all of the events that we are going to be at over the next weeks and months. For Dan Lawson here at the WDC Middle High School Gym, I'm Kyle Gilseen for KWAD.